Hey yo, Shakima, Chung Lee, Angie, man, hello. Not forgetting offers like Coco and all the other good ones, you know what I'm saying? Who else there? Sherry, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of names right now. I said tomfoolery, right? Yeah, I'm sure I got all the ladies in. Yeah, well, most of got the ladies all in. Man, I'd like to put my thing right in them. Yeah, I must have got the ladies. Damn, look at the ladies. Damn, look at the ladies. I would have my babies with these ladies. Damn, look at these ladies. Damn, look at these ladies. I would like to have my babies with these ladies. Okay, I'm about to be so shady. Ladies that I ain't the wanna keep to me. Okay, I don't really wanna share with you. Y'all be gay sometimes a bit. I don't really give a shit.
Yo, lazy,
away.
run it
Don't
up.
come around me with that play. Okay, I don't share none of this today. Do you know why I don't go on like that? I'm a king of my realm and it goes like that. You people like to share with batties from a man to a woman to a man to the woman. Why? I don't know. You guys gotta testify to that one day. So just to stay away, I'ma stay with my ladies. The ladies drive me crazy. I love the energy that they give to me. It's shady. Now she's the top dog when it comes to research. Oh God. Yo, Angie's so sweet and kinda. She don't really like the beef, I don't mind her. But when she gets heated, she jumps on it sweet and gives them people the technical defeat. And
Yo,
not
lazy,
forgetting
run it up,
Shakima, my queener. She gets down and she's got the top tier. And she can sing too, even like her. Damn, goddamn. My mind just got twisted a little bit. Shakima be on top of the illest shit, ready to come out and hit up a nigga shit. Stay on the YouTube with that goody shit. Let me tell y'all about the Chung Lee too. Yo, she loves to get down and do some kung fu and makes you wanna say ouch ya. Throw up and start to bout ya. Let me tell you that my team be so illa. Charlie's, I've got my angels. Charlie, I've got my angels. Now I don't really like to waste time on these ones on YouTube. They wanna come around being so rude, they nothing. Trust me, I pick out their stuffing. They stay bluffing, acting all toughing and roughing on these YouTube streets. They will sure they get their feet. I don't care about these goddamn leaks. Go sleep. Who the fuck you think you are? Being tested car, acting like you got the game. Go and rest the yard. Look at you, acting so damn hard and shit. I can see straight through your shit. Motherfuckers running against it. I will take them down. Stop them with my hand. They are prankster, little clowns. Yo, I showed them how we rolled it down. Now look at the Charlie's angels in the town. Yo, moving so sweet on this YouTube beat. And I'm coming around here to make it look unique and stand tall, nice and sexy for y'all to see. Trust me, got the deadly style when it comes to YouTube. Y'all can fuck with we demigods.
Yo, don't you think my freestyling is coming along? My shit's starting to sound like I'm writing, and that's starting to be frightening. Like, for real though, my shit's starting to come across like I'm writing, you know. And I'm like, God damn, hey. Like, yeah, I have to give myself a round of applause, everybody. I pat myself on my own back, everybody. Your blessings, though. Hey, you know, we got to celebrate these good times because with each day that goes on, sounds great. Thank you very much. Each day that goes on, these upsies, these clowns, yo, they just, what's the word? Not ducks. Like, they eat for themselves. They really do, man. Like, they really do. Like, some of y'all have seen the video I put up earlier. As for this Jedi guy, oh my God. Yo, y'all remember what happened months ago, right? Jedi was supposed to come to Brom, remember? And I was waiting out there, remember? I had mans ready. Did you notice what he put in that letter? About he's been waiting a whole year or some shit? Huh? Who's been waiting, Jedi? You're the one that's supposed to have come to my door, right? 3 times, 4 times. You're supposed to be coming to me, right? So who's been waiting if you're the one doing the moving around? I mean, let's make it make sense, nigga. Clown, though. Fairy, though. You're fairy cake, my nigga. Hey, listen. Oh, hey, listen. We gonna play this game properly. Hey, this is what's gonna happen from now on. And I've said this to Shakima. From now on, if you're the king or the queen, and people are trying to get under your don't go out your way. Go out your way to a retard. The type of retards that make up stories and shit, lies and that, you know. Try to make the South stand tall when really they're yay high. Right? Don't go out your way for them. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't do that. You get me? Like, should people with stature be going to a lesser person? Should they though? Somebody that's trying to crowd chase just off your name alone. When you try phone in the block, you quick nigga. Make up stories that they came to bro 3-4 times, nigga. Like, are we supposed to take these people seriously? These E's that talk the big shit and hide in their houses under their wardrobes. Let's say that's how small that shit is. Like, get me, like the Gap. But I'm just saying that, are we supposed to take these people seriously? Huh? Get me? These non-content having ass motherfuckers, struggle monkeys, I like to call them. You know, I bet if I still, in fact I did, like I said, I went over to Jedi's panel. I was just about to write in the chat, yo. I went over there and I was just about to write in the chat and I looked and I could see the thingy about post, the link. So I clicked that instead. I said, you know what, let me just call straight in. I was going to record it or screen record it, and I thought, nah. You know what I'm saying? I think I messaged one person. It was either tomfoolery or it was wisdom, telling them that I'm going to call in. And then I went calling, and I was in the back. And then, dude, like my screen just went kind of boom, boom, boom. Went back to a loading kind of screen, straight back to the beginning of Hangouts, whatever it's called, the Streamlabs, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck just happened? Never experienced that before. Get me? It's funny, Jedi. You talk all this pot pie shit. You talk all this manly shit. You ain't about shit, my nigga. You're a straight up clown, my nigga. Just like your little baby mums over there in America. Straight up clown, though. You understand? You little bitch boy, man. Hey, listen, when we do meet, boy, I'm gonna end your days, you know, for real. You're a clown, like, for real, man. You're a clown, yo. There's no ifs or buts about it. You're just a straight bitch, nigga. You understand? You are nothing. You're worthless. You understand? Acting big and bad in front of his 19 people on the panel. You understand? Still got 19 people. Still a struggle monkey. Still a struggle monkey. He's still struggling to do streams on his own. You know what I'm saying? These niggas that don't amount to shit. So they take to the streets with a Bible in their hand and still amount to shit. Fucking clown. Fucking clown, yo. I swear. These washed up dirtbag niggas, man. You understand? Fucking nobody. Thought he's somebody. This nigga thinks he's somebody because he was in the streaker's corner talking about the Bible. This nigga thinks he's really street because he was talking on the Bible. This big nigga thinks he's gangster because he talks on the Bible. Facts, think about it. That's his history, yo. He wants to run around telling people that they're scared of what? Exactly. Scared of what, Jedi? What is there to be scared of, Jedi? Huh? You see, I got you shook though. You scared to answer the phone. You scared to answer the whatever it's called, the link, the screen. What I was calling it. You scared, Jedi? Huh? Big man, turkey based. You a turkey based nigga, ain't you? You big, you're bad, Jedi. You're scary, like fucking fairy cake. One nigga, I've never met a nigga in my life to make up stories. Jedi is the type of person that will rub your clothes, you know. He's the type of person that will rub your clothes. Don't think I haven't had niggas rub my clothes before. Do you understand? This Jedi is that same kind of person. Trust me, he's a bomb like that. You understand? Straight struggle monkey. You understand? Clown. About tell RE to what? Shut up. Like you got any game. Shut your mouth. You ain't got no game, nothing. But you can tell RE what to do. Shut your bug eyes. Shut up. Shut up. Dickhead. This man had how many chances to get the job done while you was in Brom? You didn't find the right address, did you, Jedi? So when you're talking about next door neighbors saying someone's gay, what was that address, Jedi? Huh? And this is what y'all call content. I see why you need 19 people, Jedi. I see why you need 19 people on your panel. Get me? You got fuck all to do or talk about. You's a waste bitch nigga, blood. Get me? You go to the gym to make, I don't know. You scared if you start, you might just turn fat in it. Overbloat yourself. You're a clown, though. Clown. Stupid ass. Like I said, the last time he was due to me, wasn't he supposed to be in Handsworth, everybody? Didn't I come live after when I was waiting for him to get here for 6 o'clock? Huh? And now he wants to talk about meet up again. What kind of people dealing with? Look at the state of people we are dealing with today. Huh? Look at that generation right there. Look at that waste man right there. Put him back on a boat. Send him back to Africa, yo. Get back on a fucking boat. Get back on your fucking boat and leave your sister behind so I can look her up. You understand? And if she's over there in Africa, do a 1-for-1 swap, nigga. You go the fuck back and send her over. What the fuck? I don't know why the fuck your dad chose you to come to England to represent Africa, nigga. I don't know why your dad chose you to get on that plane. Dad should have just come to England yourself. You know what I'm saying? Left you and your fat ass mom and your dumb ass family behind, nigga. Left you there to, you know what I'm saying? He should have just come to the UK and seeked out a job so he could send y'all back enough money for rice, nigga. That's what he should have done. But he failed at that, innit? Dumb bastard. He put you on a plane instead. What did Jedi do? He tried to rob a shop and got caught. What else did he do? He got kicked out of his house. He got scared. His mom told him, leave. You better run. And don't look back. Because them hood guys are going to get you. Run, Jedi. Run. And Jedi run. Jedi took off. Jedi was running. He wasn't jogging. Nigga was running. And he was fatter than what he is today. He lost some weight that day. He got away, though. You know what I'm saying? Found himself a pole and a boombox. Stood out there beside the corner of the street and started twirling around the pole, everybody. In fact, everybody right outside the red. Hey, listen. The trap. Hey, listen. This nigga was doing twirls nobody ever seen before. He was spinning around that pole like he's used to holding dicks. Do you understand? That's what gave him the name, the Trill. You know what I'm saying? So I give him the name Trill. I mean, he takes it with the Trill, nigga. Takes it 1 trillion times, nigga. You know what I mean? Go back to what. And then he found himself a job. You know, somebody spotted him outside and then traffic lights spinning around on a pole. They offered him a job in this gay strip club. You know what I'm saying? And as Jedi does, like any normal gang man. London's finest gangster, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm not putting every man underneath that bracket, but I put it from your section. But every other man that's on his panel, you know, out of the 19,000 on the panel crew. You understand? I'm so cool with it. Said, yeah, man, give this nigga a job. We gonna represent you, Jedi. Ain't no one gonna laugh at your pain. It's cool to dance on the pole, Jedi. Jedi was like, yeah, man, the real niggas said I can. The real niggas said I can. Yeah, cool. I'm going to dance on the pole. And I'm going to tell everybody, real niggas, back me up. Real niggas said, yo, Jedi, do what you gotta do, man. Just do what you gotta do, Jedi. Reach for the stars, Jedi. That's right, Jedi. Go ahead and put on a bra, Jedi. Put on some thongs while you're there, bitch nigga. This nigga was like, really, guys? Should I? Do you believe in me? Do you? Yeah, Jedi, carry on, Jedi. You can do whatever you want, man. Go ahead and bend over and get fucked in your ass, Jedi. He's like, okay, guys, thanks. With this new information, and because you believe in me, you the hood niggas, I'm about to go bend over and take him in the ass. You gay ass bastard. Yeah, man. Hood niggas know me. Hood niggas have my back. What was that he said in that one video? It said something like real niggas vouch for him or some shit. I could imagine the real niggas all like smirking, holding their head down like, well, Jedi, like, do you think I should go and dance on a pole? Do you think I should go ahead and take that pole job? They'll be like, yeah, go ahead, Jedi. Yeah, Jedi. Jedi, you can do whatever the fuck you get. Jedi, you real. I believe in you, man. Well, you know, I've known you since you was growing up, Jedi. You real, man. Jedi took them words and ran with it, just like R.E. did with the love you thing. These are retarded people, everybody. Hey, Jedi, how many real niggas gave you support on that day? How many real niggas turned around and said, yeah, it's cool to bend over and take it like a soldier, nigga? Huh? How many real niggas did I? Yeah, man, real niggas in the ends, they vouch for me. Or whatever that fucking shit you said. I'm going to find the video clip and I'm going to play it, y'all. I'm going to play it to y'all, right? This nigga turns around and said that the real niggas in his ends, they vouch for him. Right? Like, vouching, dancing on the pole. Go and do whatever you want to do. You can reach for the stars, Jedi. That's right, Jedi. Anything you want to do, don't let nobody tell you. Listen, do you really call it Jedi? Let me ask you a question. Right? Because we're talking about the right period. You've been on these gay magazines and stripping on poles, right? Where are these guys? Where are they? Who are these guys? I mean, the real, right? They're the soldiers, they're the men that know the affiliated and all that shit, yeah. You know, boom, boom, boom. Get me. So you name their names, Jedi. It's been a while now. It's been a while now, Jedi. It's been a while. So name their names. Name these real niggas' names so we can look them up and ask them a question. Did you really, co-sign this guy to go and dance on a pole? He said that you said that, it's all good. Go stretch it out. Did you really co-sign that? I bet none of them said they did. I bet what he means by real niggas, he means like real gay niggas. That's what he means. Okay. Let's not play the games. That's exactly what it means. Real gay niggas vouch for him. Because he was confused at the time. He was thinking, I don't know if I'm straight, if I'm gay. Every time I'm with my missus, I think about her ass. But she tells me off every time I suggest it. So what do I do? You understand? I bet you got kicked out of Africa for fucking on them donkeys, innit? Because I know you Africans get down over there. You get caught around the corners fucking donkeys and shit. Like, the fuck, niggas? Why are you niggas over there in Africa fucking donkeys? Is that why your dad sent you to America, to England, Jedi? Did your father send you to England because you got caught fucking the donkey that they was gonna cook later on that day? They was gonna have some donkey foot and rice, and you went and spunked all up in the donkey. Is that why they kicked you out of Africa? Huh? And they sent you to England because there's no donkeys here like that. Donkeys are free, like they be the best option was England because there's no donkeys like that. You know what I'm saying? And the donkeys get to live a long, happy life back in Africa as long as they get rid of this nigga. I'm just saying, kind of makes sense, innit? You donkey fucker. You donkey breastfeed bitch nigga. You're a clown, Jedi. On God, you're a clown, Jedi. You know what I'm saying? I will say, I would say, listen, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're just a clown, okay? That's on God. That's on God. You're the biggest Man, you know, Jedi, the day we ever meet, brother, I'm gonna take so much I can't say the word, satisfaction, that word, right? In smacking you the fuck up, man. Like for real, I would enjoy every moment of it and just wouldn't give a damn. You a bitch, nigga. You understand? Trying to be somebody. How about you go back to Africa, coming to America too? How about you go back to Africa, check your dad, get back on a plane and go to America this time round? Why don't you do that, Jedi? Huh? I mean, you're not doing much in the UK. You got more of a chance getting noticed over there. You understand? You have, man. You won't need 19 peoples on the channel either, nigga. You understand? In fact, don't even go to Africa. Go to Zamunda, nigga. Go look for the sacred scroll, nigga. Go look for the scroll, nigga, and come back to me. You understand? Well, hit you with this map, nigga. Fucking clown. You're a clown on God. You're a clown. A wimbowe, a wimbowe, a wimbowe, a wimbowe. Woo! Hey, nigga, I'ma sing yo. That's the same song your mama used to sing to you when you was growing up, nigga. A wimbowe, a wimbowe, a wimbowe, a wimbowe. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, where Jedi sleeps in bed. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, where Jedi sleeps in bed. In wet the bed, yeah, that high note part. Y'all know the high note part. Hey, yeah, Jedi wet in bed. And he said, woo, yeah, Jedi wet in bed. Awumbe. Jedi, come and translate. What does awumbe mean? What does that word mean? Awumbe. Yeah. What am I just saying, Jedi? Can you translate that word for what I just said, nigga? Can somebody clip out my song, everybody, and send it to Jedi so we can translate it into English? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I know it means something. I know it means something over there in the African lands. You know, okay? I know your mama was singing the same, nigga. Get me? Don't disrespect your mother and not give me I want to know the English wordings for the, what does awimbe, like that? What does that mean, nigga? What does it mean, nigga? Is it something to do with your DNA? Like, nigga, something about your haircut, nigga? Like, what is it to do with Jedi? Is it something racist in African? Huh? Like, why is he Jedi? I bet you lost all your roots. That's why you're over in England trying to be Jamaican. You're fake black man. You straight fake. You left Africa to soil your royal. You know what I'm saying? Get me? So you come to the UK to start a life, yeah, and send money home back to your dad and your other family, yeah. You know, the rodents. You understand? That fucked up. You understand? You end up in prison for like a couple of weeks. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, try to rob a bank and all that shit. The shop. That failed for you too. You know what I'm saying? Try to join a crew. You got bullied like that. You know what I'm saying? Kicked out the ends. Then you joined a dancing pole crew. You understand? That didn't even last. Then you got into a gay relationship with some gay modeling producers and magazines and shit. That didn't last for you. Then you tried to find the law and soil your royal asshole oats, nigga, and get peace with the burn in your ass, nigga, by standing outside in Speaker's Corner, preaching. That's what you tried to do, innit? I bet that burns, nigga. Let it burn. Oh, let it burn. Jedi, let his ass burn. You know you let that ass burn, Jedi. You know you're batty one. Listen, this is no offense to no gay people listening, but facts. He's in the closet, so I can speak like this. Jedi is a batty man. Facts. You understand? He let it burn right in his asshole. Okay. Let it burn. Like, facts. Get me? You're a funny boy. You're a funny boy. You're a clown. You're a clown, Jedi. I swear to God, you're a clown, man. You understand? I like the way you're trying to keep making me out to be the pussy. It's funny, Jedi, that is, isn't it? It's funny how I'm pussy. I'm a sitting duck, right? You got my address and all that shit, yeah? But I have yours too. But you have my address and all that shit, right? And you can come down here with your 19 people on your panel. right? You got all these options, plus you've been down here 4 times already, so you've said, and still no action. You bore me. You sure you're not disabled, nigga? Have you got like one finger missing? Bent to the side? Have you got any toes, nigga? Like, are you disabled, nigga? I've got sickle cell. You're taking long. You want a sick man like me to get in my car and drive all the way down to you as a sick man, and you the one that's nothing wrong with you, nigga. Plus plus you're the one that's hired to do me something, but you want me to come to you? That's how you know he's a dumb nigga. He's the one that's being hired to do me something, right? But he wants me to come to him. Oh shit, you can't make this shit up, man. It's like I mean, yeah. Oh, Jedi, why is you a fool? Because your mother left you lying in that swimming pool. You did that doo-doo and left that in your shoe. Oh, Jedi, you dancing pole fool. I would love to jump up and just beat you and kick you in the sea. Oh, Jedi, why do you look like a monkey? Keep this blood nigga in the ocean. What I'm talking about oceans and rivers for? I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is, Jedi, you're a lame man. I understand, like, on God, I swear, if your mom was alive today, I would say your son is a bitch nigga. Okay, what are you gonna say about that, bitch? You understand? Bitch, bitch, bitch. In your face, bitch. Your son's a bitch. What are you gonna say about that, bitch? And I do right there while Jedi's standing there, and I bet he don't do shit. I bet he don't do shit. I bet he wouldn't do shit. How's he gonna do shit when he's got something? He's got that hot iron in his face. How's he gonna do shit though? What's he really gonna do? He ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna sit there and cry and beg. That's what he's gonna do. You know, that's what he done the last time, and the time before that, and the rest of the other times he just stay hidden in his flat. Blah. I'm sorry, everybody. I see you in the chat, Shakima. No flow. I see you. I'm sorry. But you know, I was talking. You know, I was talking. But yeah, as you can see, I'm discussing the waste man. You know, the waste man. Did y'all? There was a part of that message that I forgot to mention in the video because I wasn't really paying too much attention to the message. I was too kind of heated, like ranting. But y'all must see RE's coming, right? But yeah, I bet 500 that he don't even show up on that shit. RE, I bet 500. I bet 1,000 right now. You don't come outside your door to Shakima. I bet 1,000 right now. I bet 1,000 right now. You don't. If you listen, I'll tell you what. I send Shakima 2,000 right now. Yeah, get me. She comes straight to your house. She keeps 1,000. Yeah, she got another 1,000 in her hand. You got to come outside to receive that 1,000. I bet you don't stand outside the door and get it. I bet you don't stand outside the door and take that 1,000 out of her hand. There you go. Just shut your mouth. You crusty. Get me. Stop trying to act like you do something. You ain't doing nothing, bitch, nigga. You're a clown, nigga. You understand? About bet this, bet that. But listen, I didn't see you betting. I didn't see you jumping up saying, yeah, Jedi's on his way to Brom. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, I didn't see you wanting to bet then. Huh? Where was all you think I didn't know? Are you, first of all, you're stupid if you think I didn't know this clown weren't going to turn up. You're stupid. You understand? Second of all, where was the hype for them times, at RE? Where was all the hype? How come you weren't jumping up and down saying, yeah, you weren't making no videos saying Jedi's going to do this, Jedi's going to do that? You think I didn't know? It was bullshit, RE. You think I don't know? Your man's a fussy. Huh? You think I don't know? You think I don't know that if he would have come to Brom, he would have had listen. Jedi knows what time it is anyway. He knows what time it is. He knows exactly what time it is. That's why he's scared, nigga. Understand the RE, you baked bread face bitch. You understand? Understand truth. Your boy's scared. I ain't scared. I'm never scared, RE. I always win, RE. And I would nicely, easily take him out the picture, Artie. You understand? Mix me with your bullshit, Artie. You don't face nobody. None of you niggas face nothing. You understand? Every time I say the same damn words every single time, but yet these guys make up stories. These guys are the false pretenders. These guys are the story makers. These guys are the cartoons. And then they want to try and turn the energy and try and make you look weak. Nah, nigga. We're gonna keep it basic. Let's scrap all the bullshit. Let's scrap the retardedness, right? We're gonna keep it basic. RE wants this guy to do whatever. Get me? Even today, Jedi jumped up talking about fighting, thing like that. Okay, cool. Now, Jedi, get in your wagon wheel and head to Brum. Do you understand how it works, Jedi? Do you understand? Are you understanding, Jedi? Do I have to talk in African, nigga? Now you must get in a car and deal with it, Jedi. Okay, fuckboy. Now watch. It's simple. It's simple maths, right? It's simple maths. Now let's just see how this goes. We're gonna see how this goes. It's not gonna go nowhere though. It don't ever go nowhere though. It won't go nowhere though. Do you understand? Jedi don't want to lay in his coffin next to his mother. Now that is real fucking problem. That's the facts. He don't want to lay next to his mother. You understand? I don't see why not. He's got no place here no more. I don't see why not. Tend to go lay next to his mother. I'll put him there, you know. All this talking and talking. See, this is what this guy likes. He's a faggot, man. Like, for real. He likes all this talking. If he was gangster, like he said, he claims he is. How come he hasn't showed up? How come? What are we actually waiting for? All the stories he made up. Why am I still waiting? How has he lost my address and he's got my address? How? Even his dog face RE knows where Nietzsche's is. Stupid ass bitch. Shout out to Shady at 7. You need to work for Disney with all these animal voices. Because listen, I told you I was creating a farm. Didn't I say, do you remember the streams of saying that I'm making a zoo, putting these animals in it? Don't you remember? Y'all have to stay focused, you know. Remember the shit that I say? Didn't you understand what it is? It's animals, man. I'm making an animal farm. We're going to put all these niggly bears and shit into a cage, and we're going to laugh at them and throw peanuts at them. Peanuts. We're going to feed them with peanuts. Understand? Just me, your boy 7 knows what I'm doing, you know. I don't say things for no reason. I stick to my plans when I say it. You understand? I stick to my plans. We're going to be poking. We're going to be throwing peanuts and everything at the cages, you know, as we walk past. Poking them with sticks and all that shit. You understand? Get me? We're gonna put them out there so everybody knows to use these clowns as target practice. You understand? Whenever you got somebody who's no game whatsoever, they're just lame, that's when you should use them people as target practice. You understand? It makes sense though. Think about it. It makes perfect sense. Because then you can get ready to go against bigger YouTubers that mean something, that own something, that are about something, that have a big fan base and shit. You'll know what you're doing. When you come across these dime bars, though, you use them as target practice. I've been trying to show y'all this. What's the chat saying? Hello, Swamp Donkey. I hope you're enjoying the entertainment. Hello, Swamp Monkey, more like. Swamp Donkey enters the animal farm. Right. Let me go to the chat. Let me go up in the chat and read some. Hi, yo. Beautiful scenery. It was a nice scenery. I'll play the song again in a bit. Hi, Chris. Sounds great. Angie Shakima at 7. You need to work. All right, I read that one. Shady. Okay. In the jungle, these are nothing but monkeys, man. Like, no, and they're just listen. These are all rodents and animals for my little farm. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm collecting my animals, showing you just how dumb they are. So whenever you come to my zoo, you can freely walk past and just throw coconuts and peanuts at their heads. They won't do nothing but go ooh, and you understand? I'm trying to get into sing. Every time you walk past the cages, they're gonna start singing and clapping and stamping one foot. I'm trying to train them so they move like that. But I'll get them at that point soon. I'll get them at that point, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'll get them at that point. Sorry, y'all. Let me just roll this up. Hey, anyway, I've got a song for my angels, for my beautiful angels. I love my angels, and I will always rock for my angels. You know what I'm saying? And I let the song do the rest of the talking.
Hey yo, Shakima, Chung Lee, Angie, man, hello. Not forgetting offers like Coco and all the other good ones, you know what I'm saying? Who else there? Sherry, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of names right now. That's a tomfoolery, right? Yeah, I'm sure I got all the ladies in. Yeah, we must have got the ladies all in. Man, I'd like to put my thing right in them. Yeah, I must have got the ladies. Damn, look at the ladies. Damn, look at the ladies. I would have my babies with these ladies. Damn, look at these ladies. Damn, look at these ladies. I would like to have my babies with these ladies. Okay, I'm about to be so shady. Ladies that I ain't the one to keep to me. Okay, I don't really want to share with you. Y'all be gay sometimes a bit. I don't really give a shit. Stay away. Don't come around me with that play. Okay, I don't share none this today. Do you know why I don't go on like that? I'm a king of my realm and it goes like that. You people like to share with matches from a man to a woman to a man to the woman. Why? I don't know. You guys gotta testify to that one day. So just to stay away, I'ma stay with my ladies. The ladies drive me crazy. I love the energy that they give to me. It's shady. Now she's the top dog when it comes to research. Oh God. Yo, Angie's so sweet and kinda. She don't really like the beef, I don't mind her. But when she gets heated, she jumps on it sweet and gives them people the technical defeat. And not forgetting Shakima, my queen, she gets down and she's got the top tier. And she can sing too, even like her. Damn, god damn her. My mind just got twisted a little bit. Shakima be on top of the illest shit, ready to come out and hit up a nigga shit. Stay on the YouTube with that goody shit. Let me tell y'all about the Chung Lee too. Yo, she loves to get down and do some kung fu and makes you wanna say ouch ya. Throw up and start to bout ya. Let me tell you that my team be so illa. Charlie's, I've got my angels. Charlie, I've got my angels. Now I don't really like to waste time on these ones on YouTube. The wanna come around being so rude, they nothing. Trust me, I pick out their stuffing. They stay bluffing, acting all tough and roughing on these YouTube streets. They will sure they get defeat. I don't care about these goddamn leaks. Go sleep. Who the fuck you think you are? Being tested car, acting like you got the game. Go and rest the yard. Look at you, acting so damn hard and shit. I can see straight through your shit. Motherfuckers running against her. I will take them down. Stop them with my hand. They are prankster, little clowns. Yo, I showed them how we wrote it down. Now look at the Charlie's angels in the town. Yo, moving so sweet on this YouTube beat. And I'm coming around here to make it look unique and stand tall, nice and sexy for y'all to see. Trust me, got the deadly style when it comes to YouTube. Y'all can fuck with we demigods.
Hey, see that? Hey, yo, hot fire. Sorry, I messed up on that part though. When it comes to, I got tongue tied. I had two things to say because when I'm rapping, like I see words and like two words, two different things come up to say, and I didn't know which one to pick from. I was like, shit, I was tongue tied, and then carry on. So sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's a good song, man. You know what I'm saying? Good song, man. I'm kind of happy with that one. Yo. Shaquem, and I was just thinking, yo, how am I just dropping bars after bars after bars? Sometimes when I'm rapping, yeah, and I think that to myself, I throw myself off. So this time I was just patient and I just kept spitting and spitting and spitting. Then I come to the Shaquem part and I was like, which word do I use? Should I use this one, this one? And then I ran out of time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. When you're freestyling, it's different because you see words coming in front of your face. Like, you just see words, you know what I'm saying? And you got to grab the words out the sky kind of thing quickly and apply it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, anyway, but yeah, man, like, boom, get me. And yeah, obviously. Anyway, that's a break time over. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Let's get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. Oh, yeah. And Kima, yeah, every time, right? Ever since she was playing that song, you know, we played that after I heard your version that you made, and I made a video out of it. Things like that can kind of inspire me. So that's why I made the song. I thought, okay, Shakima's challenging for the high note contest. You know what I'm saying? If I can reach them high notes, Shakima did. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do that. Remember, I talked about doing a high note contest one time before. I wouldn't mind doing that. But that only applies to us, like me, Shakima, whoever else can't sing. You can't sing to take part in the contest. Okay. When it comes to these kind of contests, right? You can't sing. Because that's what makes it more fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it more fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and we need to try and get tomfoolery on it as well, you know, Shakima. See if we can get her singing on a song too. You know what I'm saying? When I get my hands on the third bars from that video, because I did hear what you said, Shakima, like all of us on the one track kind of thing. I can make that happen. You know, I just need that content. But the thing is, it depends how long that content is. If it's short enough, then I can download it and operate on it. But if it's long, I'm gonna have to screen record it, and screen record is gonna fuck up the quality. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'd rather somebody chop it out there self without screen recording, upload it. But whatever, I can still make it happen. You know. Hmm. So let's talk more about this shit. So as you know, your boy Seven here was kicked off this channel for a minute. I was over there on my other channel. I've lost that channel now, you know, because of some music content creators. Well, one, should I say, not even some, one person. And I'll tell you more to it. I wonder if RE responded back to it. No, she didn't. I didn't think she would. Let me tell you what this guy did. So basically, I had 3 songs of this guy's shit on my thing. And he flagged every single one was from him. Every flag was from him. Do you understand? So, like I said, I got in touch with him the other day. Yesterday, was it, or the day before? And we were speaking for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, boom. I told him, fuck that. Get me, I ain't paying for no whatnot. Seems like you're trying to scam man right now. I'm trying to say, yo, you knocked the fuck out of my channel. You should have been a little bit sympathetic and turn around and said, yo, I didn't mean to go that far, nigga. Yeah, I'll put it back on for you, but you got to send me a little payment or something. I would have been like, all right, cool, but listen, don't do that again. You know what I'm saying? I would have. That's what would have been my response. That would have been my response. You know what I'm saying? But this guy turned around and tried to say, yo, pay me this much, and who are you talking to? Who are you talking? You wouldn't say that to my face, though. He even said them words. It came across scam alert, scam. This nigga knew I had 3 of his songs, so we decided to flag all 3, knowing it would terminate my channel. Scam alert, scam. Fuck this nigga. Look, I can't see you in real life, blood. Pussy. Or for him to turn around and say, well, I'll give you back your channel if you pay this much. Go and suck your mum. Go and suck your mum. You don't know who you're talking to right now. Nigga, I'm the nigga that makes channels just for them to get flagged down, nigga. Are you crazy? Who you think you're talking to? You think I'm a struggle monkey? You think I've ever paid for a channel in my life? I create channels, blood. I'm a creator. Niggas like you are takers, nigga. Clown. Know your fucking place. Stupid ass. Yeah, anyway, sorry about that. So that's how I lost that channel. Forget what an RE told you. And I'll even give you all the evidence if you want. Just say, let's say the word or screenshot. You'll see the 3 flags from the same guy. Okay. You'll see the emails back and forth from me and the same guy. Confirming it was him. Confirming the son. I said, listen, because this is the reason why it was going back so far. My argument was this: songs has free in the top of it. It don't say free, but for more information, go to the description box and find out. You know what I'm saying? It don't say that. It says free. So if it says free, then I'm gonna use it for free. Oh, but you never met the terms and conditions. What terms and conditions? Well, you're supposed to shout out me and blah, blah, blah. Well, he didn't say that where I could see free, did it? It said free and a name of the song. That's what it said. Didn't say nothing about shout out, nobody. I only to find this guy is not even English. He speaks in some next language with writing that I can't even understand. So when I looked at the bio, see, this is the thing when we're speaking in the email, and I said, listen, do me a favor. Send me a link to the songs that blah, 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 so I can check to see if it's free or not. Because I was taking songs which said free in the top. You understand? So he took a little while, then he got back in touch with me and said, this is one of them. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I pressed play, I was like, shit, yeah, this song, yeah, I remember this song, nigga. You know what I mean? It's one of my favorites, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so I messaged him back and said, listen, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yep, I did spit on that song. And what I find song that is too, everybody. I actually read that. I actually read that in. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, I was like, yeah, but listen, at the end of the day, get me? It says free. You know what I'm saying? So what else more do you want from me? Get me? If you would have said free, but check the bio for information, because you might have to do some extra shit. If you would have read that, then cool. You have an argument, but you don't have an argument right now. Then he said, well, I'll tell you what, if you pay for a license, if you buy the license or whatever it's called, and yeah, I'll give you a channel back. I said, what? I said, well, now you're changing it to a license. He's like, yeah, well, it's the same price, 200. And I said, so you want me to buy a license, yeah? And you're telling me, right, that it's only 3 songs. So I've only took 3 songs of yours at the whole time I've been doing this rap shit. 3 songs. But you want me to buy a license to your beats, yeah? And there's only been 3 songs that I've picked out of all this time. I've got over 300 songs on my channel right now. And 3 of them of yours. Why the fuck would I want to buy a license if only 3 of them caught my eye? Why? I don't think you liked it when I said that, but that's what I did say. No sense though. I'm not gonna buy a license to this guy's channel if there was only 3 songs I've picked. Only 3 songs I've had, and I've got over 300 songs on there. Makes no damn sense. So, and that's why it was just like scam alert, scam alert, scam alert. You understand? I was like, nah, you keep it, boy. Get me? Because if I was talking about Corona and all that shit, and they took the channel, I would have lost everything on there anyway. If I was talking about any kind of government shit and had my channel, I would have lost everything on there. So you go business, man. You go about your business. And not to mention that channel is blackballed or whatever it's called. You know, nobody could see that channel like that. You couldn't, man. It weren't getting no whatever. You understand? Because I put too much shit on that channel in its early days, and YouTube just said, yeah, that channel's not going nowhere. Like, it's not going to be broadcast to nobody. The amount of people that are tagged in there for certain videos and they didn't get to see it just showed you it was what you call it. And I left that channel alone, you know, for ages. Y'all know I wasn't even fucking with that channel. I was just putting up sneaky content. But YouTube was flagging me on the offset though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though y'all didn't get to see it or even hear about it, YouTube was attacking me. Always getting attacked. I like being attacked. Get me? I like it, man. You understand? Problem is, real life, these niggas don't show up. That's the problem, yo. They don't show up, man. They just talk a good one because they understand what it is. Certain niggas do their research and talk themselves out of it. Real talk. Yeah, I think I'm joking. Certain people do their research and talk themselves out of it. Jedi, what have you found out about me, boy? Huh? What's made you made up so many stories over the past how many months? What have you found out, Jedi? Huh? Hope it didn't scare you, you know? Hope it didn't give you any nightmares, nigga. Hope it didn't send you delusional, you know, making you make up stories and shit, nigga. Like, or maybe you're upset that I'm not gay like you. Is that what it is? You thought I might be bisexual? That way we could have had a nice cup of cocoa and talked about it. Some shit, nigga. Huh? I want to make Jedi famous. I want him to come in the ring with me so I can knock him out in 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? I want to knock him out in 1 minute in a ring. You know what I'm saying? Make him famous again. Hiding in your house and going gyms. Not good for the body, you know, Jedi. Do you get exercise? Where do you go for exercise, Jedi? He's thinking, look at Seven, I was picking on Jedi. He's talking about Jedi. What you living on Jedi? Which one of you faggots do you want me to talk about? Triple, Jedi, they're both fags. Huh? Both of them are damn clowns, yo. And that's on God. Fucking retard. Yo, listen, I don't know if I put the link in the chat or not, but I'll put it in there now if anybody wants to call in. You know what I'm saying? Voice their opinion on whatever they want to voice their opinion on. You know, I just thought, you know, it's funny this Queen Jedi jumping up again after he had to make up lies and shit, like he was in Brom. You forget about that boy. You notice this boy makes lots of lies and then carries on like he ain't said shit. Weirdos, man. That's how you know this shit Sesame Street, yo. How you know, man? We know about weirdos, like for real. Jedi. I'm gonna drop his album as well. I forgot about that shit. Let's drop that album. So what? I bet you thought that I lost all my music as well, innit? No. Your boy Seven's got everything backed up. Everything backed up. You understand? Got a music channel. 2 of them actually. You understand? 5. One of them's got 500 songs on. 500, you know. Songs only. Get me? But you think to yourself, how did you make so many songs? Well, this started back from what, 2 years ago? Real talk. Real talk. Oh, Jedi. In fact, let me end the Jedi subject right now because it means nothing, right? I'm wasting my time. But listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna end it on this note. Anytime we meet Jedi, anytime, my God, you better hold them laying sick in hospital at that point. That's what you need to. That's what you better hope. No, in fact, that might not even save him. That might not even save him at all. I'm not even gonna say that. In fact, I'm not gonna say shit. Just come to Brum, innit? You got nothing to worry about, Jedi. Nothing whatsoever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come to Brum, man. You understand? Get me? Or you're a retarded hustler. You're a retarded hitman, nigga. About fight me, and if you win, where's the if come from? Well, I mean, or if he loses or whatever he said, where's the if come from? I don't know where. What kind of? I don't know what made you, nigga. Think I'm fighting you and losing? Do you really think that? I want you to ask a question to yourself, Jedi. Do you think I'm gonna lose to you? Do you think I'm gonna lose to a pole dancer? Huh? Do you really think that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Bitch boy. I'm gonna show you how I rank this fight when I meet this nigga. Get me? I'm gonna show you how orangutan fight. Jedi can't fight for shit. He just swings, nigga. He just swings, nigga. I'm gonna break his fucking jaw, his nose, all that good shit. Gonna watch his legs do the hippie shake. Watch him wobble and come from under, nigga. Oh my God, yeah, clown. Hey, let me stop. Because I know what I can do. I know my worth, Jedi. I know my worth, man. You understand? And I know you're worth nothing. See the difference? Clown. Little clown boy. I'm saying, where's that? What was that? What was that team or something called? Oh, it had R.E.'s face on it. I remember now. Oh, fuck that. Oh, it's a different platform. Yeah. So anyway, anyway, boom. So yeah, I mean, to my people, don't worry about a thing. Don't think I'm gonna start like setting sights on these clowns. Like, nah, it's not that. I'm not gonna sit here and give them energy. Born that. Get me, these are rodents. You know what I'm trying to say? Looking for energy of nobody. But they recognize my yeah. They recognize my gangster. That's why they jumped up. See, they must have missed me when I was gone, you know. As soon as they came back, they come back with their bullshit. Right? Facts. They must have missed me. You understand? Got a retarded club missing me. Yeah, God. Stalker bitch and all this shit. So obviously Jedi, because obviously I'm thinking, when we was in my stream earlier, we was talking about, yeah, go and tell Jedi that. Jedi, let me say something. I didn't mean it, you know. I didn't like mean it to say, yeah, go and tell Jedi, ask Jedi what he thinks about this, or, you know, RE following me on other channel. Jedi, you're nothing, my nigga. Don't take them words literally. Like, really ask you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Who's you? You understand? I don't get, nigga, whether you're alive today or dead today, I wouldn't give I don't care, my nigga. You are nothing. I just want you to throw your name out there because you're an orangutan too. Stand the level, my nigga. You couldn't do shit. You can't even control your girl, the YouTube girl. Shut your mouth. You can't do shit, Jedi. You can't even run your own channel. You need 19 people. Shut your mouth. You understand? Facts, my nigga. You understand? Story maker, cartoon boy. There's nothing. Now, Triple Darkness, your mother is a hoe. Do you understand? Triple, I want you to count the lines in your face. Go on, Triple, right now. I know you're listening, putting up them stupid ass videos. Count the lines in your face. Go on, Triple. Huh? Stupid, crusty monkey boy. Old guy got beaten by a woman. Look at these guys here. God. Look at these guys, man. You got a pole dancer. You got a guy that's scared of women so much he wants to be one. You understand? And they're both jumping up trying to make some videos right now. Well, Triple is anyway. Triple in his soul. Triple, how many times you got tripped up and landed in your asshole, nigga? Who tricked you in your asshole, Triple? Huh? This guy said, look, 7, it's war. I soon dead ya. Nigga, dead your face. Are you gonna dead me like your face is dead, nigga? Are you gonna dead me like your face is dead? Because that's scary dead, that is. That's ultimate dead. I'm gonna be dead at that point. If I have a face like you, nigga, I wouldn't even come out my house too. And I wouldn't make war stories because it don't make sense. Because you know what happens? That people that don't go outside, that's when people come and see them. Right? Right? So I've got to be outside, Triple. I've got to be known. I've got to be speaking to people. I've got to make things happen. You understand? I got more duties to do outside than I have inside, nigga. Clown. It's War 7. Oh, it's War Shamon. It's War 7. Nigga, you don't know what war is. Shut up before I send Super Saiyan Jim. Shut up, man. Shut up before I make Super Saiyan Jim. Just drive past one time and just go beep. That's what it takes, nigga. Just one beep. Let's get you shook. To make you pick up your 1-1 and your 2-2, nigga. Gangster. You walking stick ass nigga. I bet he's got a walking stick as well. I just don't want to show that shit. Your old face says that you got walking sticks, nigga, and you use them both at the same time. Walking stick having ass face, nigga. Triple darkness. Triple, you need to go and speak to Jedi and tell him to give you a link to that gay magazine. You know what I'm saying? You can get yourself in that gay magazine shit, nigga. Link the contacts. Right, Triple? That way you don't have to follow Buddy Scotty and shit all the time. Or you still trying to fuck Gotti? Yeah, you're still trying to fuck Gotti, ain't it? Triple Darkness and Gotti love having freaky fun in the body. Ring to it, don't it? You get it? Ring. No. Big gay, shouldn't it? All right, cool. I wish you the best though, Triple, in your gay relationships that you have. You know, I do wish you the best because like you ugly nigga, and for you to find a man and keep the man, it's gonna be a mission alone, nigga. I mean, you tried so long to find a woman and keep that, you couldn't even do that, right? Could you? You ended up getting beat up. Why you hitting me, mama? Wow, mama, Wu Tang, Pootie Tang, 2 sticks in the frying pan. I nigga, nigga, hey. Somebody give me Ghostface's number. Let me phone Ghostface up. Send him right to his house and spook him. Nigga. Play tap window and run. That's what you could do to Triple, just tap the window and run or duck. This nigga was scared his own self. He'll shit his nappy, his diaper. He shit himself, yo. Triple wears diapers and butt plugs. Triple wears diapers and he puts butt plugs up in his ass to make sure the shit don't happen. Gotti done him over. Do you enjoy your night with Gotti, Triple? Yeah? The Gotti right at your body. Yeah? Hassan Campbell tag in, nigga. Yeah, Booties is my guy. Shamon, Booties is my guy. Wu-Tang, Booties is my man. Fucking Booties, I love you, ma. Yeah, ma, I love you, mama. I'm mama. I'm mama. Mama. Bitch ass nigga. I swear. I hate the Wu-Tang Clan ever since I met you, nigga. Since recently, I swear I can't stand Wu-Tang Clan, but if any nigga that speaks like that, I'll punch him in their face. You understand? Fuck Wu-Tang Clan from this day forward. Now that's a joke. I love Wu-Tang Clan. That's a joke. Shout out to understand. Fuck these fake ass niggas though. Fuck these fake ass niggas. These Wu wannabes. Shamo, mama. And keep your ass off MU's panel. You're a bitch boy. Always trying to get noticed, running around. You know, he's like P. Diddy, always in the video. He's that nigga, and what is P. Diddy? A gay? Right? Right? And now you're going to tell me that Triple's not? Of course he is. All up in the video. Like P. Diddy, I'm all up in the video. Triple Darkness all up in the video. Oh, mama, I like you, mama. I love you, mama. I rock with you, mama. Baba. Calls back in. Yeah, mama. I mean, I rock with you because you like Bullets and Bullets is my guy. So, yeah, mama, I'm cool with you, mama. Oh, so you don't love her. You only like her because she's cool with Bullets. But you was just saying you love her. You understand? You're batty, man. That's cold language. You're a batty, man. The minute you disrespect Bullets, he's mad. He's going to go crazy. He's gonna be like, you little bitch, fuck that bitch, man. We out here standing for the man. Wu-Tang, Pootie Tang, and T-Tang. Yeah, we out here for the man. Yeah, fuck you, bitches, and the bitches, fuck you. I used to love you, mama, but I don't love you, mama, because you disrespected my dada. You call bitch, bomb boy. Once again, if you're gay, no disrespect to y'all. We only attack those that are in the cupboards. Okay, we attack those that are in the cupboards. You know, they're the dirty ones. They're the ones that get nasty and pass their germs from woman to man. I got a problem with them niggas. I've got a big problem with them niggas. You understand? Them confused ass niggas. Clown ass niggas. Big problem with them niggas, yo. They're the ones that spread the diseases. Confused fucks. But I still want to meet your sister though, Triple. Because she's better looking than R.E.'s daughter. You understand? R.E.'s daughter's got a long chin. You know what I'm saying? I don't like long chins. It makes me want to just like tickle it and say chinny chin chin like that. You know, like back in the day in the cartoon shit, nigga. The piggy. But yeah, man, like people with things that stick out like that just irritate me. Like, why the woman got a big chin? Like women shouldn't have chins. You know what I'm trying to say? The woman's got a big chin. That says a lot. That says a lot, man. Well, that might just spell a bit of bestiality. You know what I'm saying? She might have had sex with a pigeon or something. Get me? Like, he says some bestiality moments must have happened at some point in that woman's life. You know what I'm saying? Get me? Any woman having a big chin like that. Get me? I never have you disrespecting my daughter like that. It's war. I bit on your channel 7. Yeah. First you want to sexualize her, and then you want to talk about her chin. You want to talk about my daughter's chin? Well, let me tell you about my daughter's chin. She got a chin like her dada. Listen, I don't give number one, I don't give a fuck about your dad. You understand? Her dad anyway. You both owe you understand? You both got Crisco stuck in your assholes, and you're both greasy. You understand? So miss me about your big chin fucking baby father that gave his big chin to your fucking daughter. How come you still got big chins? Huh? He was fucking around, RE. Too much cocaine and drugs. Too much heroin, RE. Huh? You ever took it, RE? Needles to the vein, RE. Huh? Did you ever put a piece of string around your arm and tighten that shit up, nigga, and look for your veins to pop and you just put a syringe in that shit? Have you done that, RE? Something tells me you have. You smacking, you dirty little druggie. You understand? Something tells me you have. That's why your body looks saggy like it does. You saggy body bitch. You saggy body bitch. You understand? Your tits don't even hang, float, nigga. That's how weak they are, nigga. The breasts don't hang the float there. It defies all laws of gravity. Like, what kind of tits is that? They look like pancakes and they're just there, straight, nigga. I don't know. She cooked him. She got hungry one day, tried to cook a breast. You know. Rice and peas, nigga. Listen, anyway, anyhow, how long have I been live for? An hour, 12 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't you think it's crazy, right? When you listen to any three of the people I've mentioned, they ain't even got no crazy bars or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing that will keep you listening. Get me? They haven't got nothing, man. But as for Jedi, Mr. Captain hiding in his house, how many of his options has he fighting since he's been waiting on me to say that? Since you've been waiting on me, Jedi, out of all your other options, did you, deal with any of them? You just got bored of waiting on me. Oh God, you're such a lame Jedi. You're a lame. You're fucking lame, man. You're a lame. Easy to expose. You understand? That's why your mom dashed you away. Your dad said, get on the plane, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get out of here, nigga. Leave Zamunda right now and go to the land of the retardeds. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up coming to the UK. I don't know how they made that mistake. I don't know why they brought him here. I don't know why they brought Jedi here. You know what I'm saying? They must have thought he had some kind of talent. I would like to find out why, though, he decided to pick up a book, a Bible, after his pole dancing days. I wonder what happened while he was pole dancing to make him seek out the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if something happened within that period. It was cool to go to prison, robbing a shop that was, I had 5 pounds in there or some shit. You understand? Get me? Went to prison. Come out. Jumped on a pole. Left the pole. Went to Speaker's Corner with a Bible in his hand. So what happened in Speaker's Corner? No. What happened at the pole? Shit, while he was doing that job. What happened, Jedi? You know what I love about this Facio? He would never answer these questions. No matter how many times I put it out there, and trust me, I put it out there a lot of times. He runs, these lanes. This is how you know that they're telling lies. This is how you know that you're right and they are guilty, because they run. They run. I don't know who's trying to fool whether Jedi. I'm a bit. Listen. Let me not speak out of text right now, but let me say something. Right, I'm gonna do this guy over so hard. He's gonna go to his natural calling, which is the woman. As in, he's gonna dress up like one and do his thing. You understand? He's gonna go into his bitch lane where he belongs. You understand? The only reason why he's not in his bitch lane is because he's ugly. Look at him, he's a big donut. You understand? So he can't pass as the feminine person. Even though we try to with the Bible talking soft and shit. You understand? But he can't come as feminine like that. You understand? He can't, you know what I'm saying? Try cutting his hair as well to make him look more. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the Goldberg look. It wasn't working for him. So now he's cut his hair. You understand? Tried to be like them young boy, batty boy, them. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, man. Gosh, nigga. Scared nigga. Got the phone and the nigga. Scaredy cat. You niggas are scared, bro, man. I double dare to turn around and say that's bullshit and then phone in. I double dog dare him to turn around and say it was bullshit and I never called it because he knows I did. He knows full well I did. You know what avatar I had up? I had an avatar with my sign. Remember 7 Deadly Sins in the black background? That sign. I had that as my avatar. Get me? He knew it was 7 Deadly Sins right there in his face. You understand? Man kicked me off the damn panel thing from the background shit. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even let me on the thing. Get me? Pussy. Straight pussy. R.E. sure does pick him, don't she? Sure does pick him. Fucking pussy, yo. You're a pussy. I know I can make this nigga wet himself, nigga. I know I can make this nigga shit himself. You understand? I would, let me not say too many things. I could do certain things to make him be scared. Hey, let me slow it down. Yeah, God, you're a waste of time, my nigga. You're a clown. This nigga called out to a fight, telling me this nigga made it. This nigga said shit, called out a fight, telling me to come to him. Who does that? Who does that? Who calls a fight and then tells you to come to them? Who does that? If you're calling out someone for a fight, you go to them. Fucking, oh, sorry, someone's in the back. My bad, I won't even see that. Unseen, yo. God, shabba dabba ding dong, everybody. How you doing, bro?
Man, time out. You gotta calm down, bro.
I'm calm.
Try to change the subject because you've been going for a minute. I've been back here for a minute, like, fuck it, just let them go. Hey.
My bad.
So what's your take on the whole bullets flipping on Hassan situation? Have you been looking at that?
Yeah, I did see a bit of it, and bullets turned around and said, "Look, you can't really talk to Hassan. Hassan does his own kind of thing." And I'm kind of disappointed in it. It was a weak instead of trying to shame somebody. But that's Bullets for you. He talks that way. What do I think about it? I didn't think nothing. It wasn't damaging words, right? I thought to myself, the words were so much not damaging that Hassan will forgive him.
I called it like this earlier. The way Gotti came to Hassan, remember, Bullets was rocking with Sarnetta.
Right.
Sarnetta and Hassan got into a beef. And to me, it just seemed like Bullets was an opportunist. So he watched the beef. And when it started, he was going after Hassan, coming on side platform, all that shit. So then he started kind of waffling and saying, you know, trying to get cool with Hassan because Hassan numbers started growing.
Right.
So when he saw Hassan was going to surpass Sarnetta, he just totally flipped and went on with Hassan.
Mm-hmm.
So now I see he's doing the same thing. He trying to looking at Whack 100 in them, and he looking at Hassan, and he feel Hassan is gonna be on the losing end of it. Now Hassan knew.
Can I say one thing? Don't you think that Bullets just chases fame?
Clout, yeah.
He chases the one with the highest numbers. Because that's what I always thought about him. But carry on though.
Hassan knew what Bullets was doing by, you know what I'm saying, leaving Sarnetta to come to him. So in a lot of aspects, Hassan got bit by the snake that he knew was a snake, and he nurtured it because it was against his enemy. So now it's coming on him like, but that's, you know, that is what it is, man. Like, and this dude, like, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. How can people around him not see this and call it for what it is? But I think they do. I think, like, they know he's gonna get attention because he's gonna do whatever it takes to get around somebody with numbers. So I think people get cool with him and befriend him and get around him because they know he's gonna beat them up. It's like, well, how can I term this? It's like, you know how the ambulance chaser, like, people, he's gonna, it's hit. I want to say something, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna just say, people see what it is with him, but they try to use him for clout themselves.
Right. That's what I just said about Bullets.
Right. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just funny to me how Hassan is acting like he hurt. Well, he ain't act. Well, he is kind of hurt, but he not acting like it. He trying to take a high road approach, but he still keeps speaking on it. But that's funny. Like, didn't he do the same things to Sarnetta for you?
Right.
So you shouldn't have been surprised at all. And you up there talking about you was gonna buy him a car and all this crazy shit. You shouldn't. If you want to really take the high road, you shouldn't just acknowledge him at all. When people brought him up, you should have been like, "No, I ain't got no comment on that." Because now
he was gonna buy Hugh a car.
Hassan said he was gonna buy Bullets Gotti a car.
What? No, listen, right? I need you to understand something. You see, when it comes to certain males, when they're always buying each other things or taking them shopping, there's more to it than that, you know. I'm being serious. Now, listen, can we go back a little bit? I'd like to speak on a few things, right? I want you to understand the lineup of gentlemen right now, right? You've got Hassan Campbell, Bullets Gotti, and who was the other guy for? Hassan Campbell, Bullets Gotti, not Whack 100, shit. Anyway, let me just talk about Hassan Campbell, Bullets Gotti. You know what I'm trying to say? Right. Now, information has just come out about Bullets that it might be a bit, You know what I'm saying? You already know about Hassan Campbell. He is definitely 100% and I can prove it. You can just go and look at the videos. Look at the way he poses, staring at that motherfucking screen when he's putting on different coats and shit. Look at him, you can see the feminine gayness in him. We look at all these videos, especially when he's in the club. He's not around chicks, he's around men. All these things lead to gay. Go and look at the video of what his wife said about him, and watch it from beginning to end, and you will understand that Hassan Campbell is 100% gay. Now, like I said, Buddy Scotty is the same. All these things are coming out about Buddy Scotty, about his like gay or whatever, boom, 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 sucking on some dicks and stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why Buddy's left Sarnetta, seeing Hassan Campbell, because he knows about Hassan Campbell. He knows Hassan Campbell's gay. You understand? And that's why he's over there with Hassan Campbell. Hence why Hassan Campbell's going to buy him a car. Like, why wouldn't Hassan Campbell just go out there and buy him a jacket like he did with what's his name? Five God.
Like people like I was like one of the.
You tongue tied, bro. You tongue tied. Carry on.
No, because I want to laugh. I was one of the original ones when Hassan was getting in beef back in the day on YouTube. I was one of the original ones going at him. Like it's a long history there. Like I've been seeing the shit he was doing. Like I was with somebody at the time, and we both. This female, we both was calling him out on his fuckery. So I know all about the shit he was doing. Like, bro, they had him and Sarnetta had to band together to flag my channel down. I was fucking him up so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
So yeah, I know all that shit about this nigga. I'm just saying, like, dude, like, how in the world could you feel some type of way about what Gotti did when you know that's his MO? Like he moved like that. He even do it to women, all kind of shit. I was just pointing out earlier too, like he jump on the stream with Whack 100 in them and bang on Hassan with them. Wow. And right, banging on Hassan. And he was banging on Mano. Now this is the
Mano.
shit. Yeah, the rapper Mano. Bullets talking about shit that done happened to Mano in the past, saying all kind of shit about him, all this shit, with whacking them. Next day, they on Clubhouse. The next day, they host a room. Mano come in the room. Bullets Gotti all on his nutsack. Hey Mano, I ain't got no problem with you. Hey Mano, you look out for my cousin, Mano. And I'm looking like, dude. 24 hours ago, when you was around Whack 100, you was banging on him, telling Whack shit about him that went on in New York. But here, when Mano come around, you jump right on his nuts.
Right.
Like this, you know, cats like that, it's just shameful to see that shit happening.
Right.
And them.
Right.
It's I mean, just shameful, agree, like the old heads. And it goes to a point that I was trying to speak on earlier when we was talking about. I said Troy Ave is not a rat, and the reason why I say Troy, do you know what I'm talking about, Troy Ave and all that shit that's going on with that?
I don't know about the story, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen like the I haven't watched any of them, so I don't know what happened.
My thing is, so Troy Ave is a rapper who had an issue with this basically a blogger named Taxstone. And it led to them getting into it at a concert or an event, and Taxstone pulled out a gun and a fight ensued, and some guy got killed and a few other people got shot. The main old girl got shot. Another dude got shot, all that. But my point is, Troy Ave testified against the guy, Taxstone. So Whack 100 and all them is all on the internet calling Troy Ave a rat. And I take issue with that for the simple fact that Troy Ave is not the definition of a rat.
Right.
He's not a rat. Now he snitched on Taxstone, but he is not a rat. A
Right.
rat is when me and you, let's just say me and Seven, we go rob a bank and we get caught, or I get caught. You get away, I get caught. And then to cut a deal to get out of trouble or lessen my sentence, I tell you was with me.
Right.
That's a rat. I
that's a
ratted you
rat.
out. Now
Right.
a snitch. Now, mind you, me and you both went in on this, and we both knew the risk we were taking. So I get caught. I tell on you. They don't know nothing about you, but I tell on you. That's a rat. I ratted you out. Now the difference between that and a rat and a snitch don't necessarily have to be part of this confederacy we went in to rob the bank. A snitch, and I give the example of a civilian. If a civilian who's not a part of the street code see a crime being committed and he go tell, he snitched on you. And the reason why this is so important, and I look at this as the old heads need this, and this is the problem with the younger generations today. The old heads let this shit go on where people started blurring the line between what is what and what is that. And I brought up the example of Tekashi 6ix9ine and the trouble he got into with the New York Bloods.
Right.
Now, true enough, they was, basically he was helping them out financially. He was the money man. But they should have, knowing that he was not from that organization, he's not really, all that shit he's doing is a front. They should have only let him go, but sold.
Still there. He's still there, bro. Yo, first, bro, check one, check two, check one, check two, check one, check two, check one. Can y'all hear me? I don't even. Check one, check two. She said she flagged me for child abuse. She said she flagged you for child abuse. What child abuse? But the channel was taken for multiple copyright claims. Exactly. Are you talking about my channel? Oh, okay. You'll say okay. So that's what she told y'all. That's what my channel. That's what I told y'all. Child abuse. Okay, all right. REG, stick to them words. I need the clipping. If you got that video of RE saying that, please send it to me so I can edit it and put up the real reason why it was flagged, just to show everybody how psycho this woman is running around making up lies, just to try and say she done me something. She just wants to keep her name around my name. That's all that is. Oh, sorry, in the back. My bad. I'm not looking, Yo, people, sorry, everybody. Two of y'all. My bad.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're back now. You're back.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I gave the example of Tekashi 6ix9ine. When those New York Bloods let him around them, where they met us, they knew he was not cut from that street cloth like that. But they let him, they didn't treat him like what they should have treated him, like a civilian. They let him around certain shit and see and be involved in certain shit. So when he testified against them, they had nobody to blame. And the old heads out there should have been up on game and been like, no, this is the money maker. You don't have him around this street shit. Let him be a creative, whatever, and make the money and keep them separated. That's
Yeah,
why
well,
I look at it as
don't you
when they
blame what's his name? That guy. What's his name?
Suge Knight.
No.
no.
The guy in that Bloods in that situation. The guy he keeps talking. What was the guy that went to prison? That Fox's girlfriend.
Are you talking about Shotty?
Yeah,
Oh,
Charlie.
Shotty,
Yeah.
Shotty, yeah.
But
Shit,
what I'm
right.
saying, is, and you right, Shotty was old enough also to understand this. So when we
Yeah, so let
blur
me
the
say my point.
lines,
Yeah, so let me say my
I
point.
think the
Because
glamour
hold
got
on,
to them.
You can join in 1 second. Let me just say my point. The thing is, right, I heard, and I've heard 6ix9ine say it himself, that he, like, they tried to tell him to stay back, but he wanted to be a part of the life. So he was doing certain things because he wanted to. They couldn't stop him. He was paying the money. So really, he's the king. If he wants to be involved, they're just going to say, yeah, come then. Let's go on this move with us right now. So 6ix9ine was doing certain activities like that. Facts.
But also the
they
people that were around 6ix9ine, I think the glamour of him being on TV and being known internationally, I think it went to their head. Because
Yeah,
remember,
like
a few of those guys were also in
Tom,
his
them guys
videos.
don't really care about that. They care about money and loyalty.
They do, but they were in his
Like
videos.
we're talking about Bloods and that. We're talking about
Yeah, I
Bloods and that.
know. But don't you
They're
remember
around artists. All the listen. If you really paid attention to what kind of happened to what's his name, that left that guy that went to got killed by Jay Prince and his guys, and that they were about the money. You see, fame. Listen, fame don't mean shit, you know.
Well,
like you could be around person.
Can I just say my point? Because
it
was well documented in the trial that a few of those guys that were in Tekashi's videos were the same people that were in the doc. So they were impressed by fame. They were impressed. Not all gangsters are the same. Some gangsters want to be in the back. They want to be in the background. They want to be invisible. They don't need people to know their faces, their names, their business. These youngsters, you know, they like the fame. They like the glory. They like the power. And, Tekashi opened that door for them.
Let me touch on what you just said, Tom, because 7, they were his muscle. So they could have stopped him from doing anything they wanted to. You see, they kidnapped him and whooped him.
Yeah.
Now, to what Tom said, originally, that's what gangsters were. See, and this is why I look at the old heads drop the ball with these younger dudes, because they didn't teach them what a gangster really is. This, what you see now, these ain't gangsters.
It's true.
Gangsters move in silence.
Exactly.
Gangsters were stand-up men. Gangsters took care of their families, their neighborhoods. What made them gangsters is they had the tendencies to do some illegal stuff to get their point across.
Yeah.
But other than that, they were pretty much stand-up men.
And nobody would snitch on them because they were helping the community.
Right. They were stand-up guys. This is where the term rat comes from. Because if somebody in your crew told your crew made a lick, they robbed a bank. Somebody in your crew told, he was considered a rat. And this is where the rat term comes from. When they would catch him, they would deal with him and stick a dead rat in his mouth. So when he was found in the alley somewhere or whatever, there was a dead rat in his mouth, and that was to let every.
Oh Lord, that sounds appalling.
That was to let everybody know he ratted.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
That's what the term rat kind comes of old from, school. And that's a rat.
But isn't that kind of old school? Because the Italian mafia, if you were caught stealing, they would cut your hand off, and if you were caught snitching, they'd cut your tongue out and still kill you. But that's how you.
But that's Italians, remember? You talk about different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But that's kind of like the old school mentality. Is they'd always leave a symbol for the reason why that person was dead.
Yeah, but my thing is, and it's good you pointed out that that's the old school mentality. That's the mentality that should have been passed down from generation to generation. but it's
Right.
not been passed down. And now you have new generations coming up making their own definition of things and blurring the lines. And that's why you have all this chaos.
Yeah, but blood, can you see why it hasn't been passed down? Like most women these days ain't cooking in the houses.
Well,
Like look, the chain's being broken, it's slowly being broken, you know, and information from our ancestors have stopped
Do you know
being
what?
passed down to us. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
It's stopped being passed down to us, and that's been happened for a reason.
But
Like I had tradition
I agree.
praying before I eat. I had traditions like that. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm trying to say? So
But Seven, I agree with your point, but I think a lot of the gangsters have been locked up. A lot of the gangsters have got old, and a lot of young people have started running the streets at far younger ages.
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is they've put laws in place for this to happen. You know, now the younger ones are much stronger than the parents. Do you understand? And in a lot of places, the parents are scared to talk to the younger ones. So it's both being bit by bit, slowly. Every 10 years, they're putting something else, and it affects, and then another 10 years after that, and boom, boom, boom.
But I also think it's a generational thing. Every generation of gangster wants to do it their way, and they want to be known their way. And I think today's modern gangster wants to be known. They don't want to move in silence. They want to be known because they like the idea of being one step ahead of the law.
No, they just made it popularized. That's all they did. Because even when they come off with all this mad new style of music and stuff, mumble rap and stuff, people are still down with madness. You get me? Slowly, it's like 6ix9ine. Once 6ix9ine came about and they seen how much money he was making and how much gangsters on his side, and he was a snitch. Now people are jumping up like Whack 100. Yeah, I can snitch too. Everybody wants to be a snitch and claim that they're not snitching, they're a civilian. You know, they put these things in place and it alters everything slowly. Everything slowly alters.
So what happened to snitches get
effect.
stitches? What happened to snitches get stitches? What happened to that then?
One tactic they use to create this chaos, and everything is done by design, is they take away the leadership. They lock all the old heads up, and the youth is out here on their own. They've been doing this for decades now, going after the leadership. So in a lot of aspects, they create this chaos. And when I say they, I mean these governmental systems. They create this chaos, but they're doing it for a reason. That's just like
That's what I'm saying.
That's just like let's go with Barack Obama.
It's a ripple effect, right?
Right.
Sorry, carry on. Sorry.
Let's go with Barack Obama, right? He came in office, and over here he was a president, and over here you had a lot of black folks saying he was gonna do so much for the black people. This is our great black hope. Yeah. And when he got in, the number one group he looked out for, he made laws, changed laws for, and all that, were the homosexual community. No, it was actually the LBGTQ, whatever, elemental P community. And people don't understand it. You know how you see a lot of so-called blacks with like, man, he ain't all them gay people. He was the first president to put the backwards rainbow light, lit the White House up in that. But there's always a method to their madness, because homosexuality is used for population control. If they get a certain demographic turned out on homosexuality, their population is not going to grow. See, people don't look at these aspects of what these people do and how they do it. That's why they tamper and put certain stuff in food. To mess with your hormones and get you all out of bounds. It's not just one thing. They use a whole bunch of methods at one time. So that was his whole agenda, to fight China and to push the gay agenda in the United States. especially amongst minorities,
Well,
And what
because
do
they
they
want to
do?
slow them
hold on.
down.
Let me say something. Let me say something, right? And what did they do? They made it more beneficial for most people if they're gay to get better jobs. Am I right or wrong? And next week, you know,
Yeah,
people turning gay. I remember this shit. I've been saying that everything was done for a reason. They fooled y'all, ladies and gentlemen. They've made you think that you are yay and this. They tricked you up, but you don't understand that. People are saying, let's not get off the subject. Let's get off.
may
Carry
I
on,
just
carry on.
interject? Let me just interject. With all due respect, gentlemen, let's look at the bigger picture. Barack Obama
Huh?
was the figurehead. He was the figurehead. He was the face of the American government and of America. He wasn't the power of America. It was
I
all
agree.
those white, faceless civil servants and government officials and senators that held the strings to his power play. So he was limited. There were so many things he wouldn't have been able to do because there's hell no. We are not going to have a black president that's going to give black people more rights and you know give them their dues for past injustices. Hell no. We'll have a black president, but we'll control what he can deliver. And I think that was the true agenda.
Of course it
I agree
was.
with that. Also,
Every president's controlled. Every single one. Everyone, every president that you've ever heard of, they've never had control. It's always so the puppets, the ones in the UK, the puppets, all over the puppets, the ones that really we don't see. You may have heard about their names like Rothschilds and shit, but we will never see them. And that's a
the
fact.
issue with him, and I think a lot of so-called blacks in the United States weren't really focused on that, is he is not what you would say a traditional African American. Now, mind you, all these terms I don't agree with them. And what I'm saying by that is he was not a descendant of the transatlantic slave trade.
Mm-hmm.
So he was
He
not
didn't grow up in poverty. He didn't grow up in a ghetto. He didn't
this
grow
is
up with dysfunction. He grew up in a very middle class environment. So yeah,
this is
I
hold
get
on.
it,
And
yeah.
no, this is another thing that people from Chicago, because remember, he started his political campaigns and stuff in Chicago.
Yeah.
And during the time that he said he was there in these rec centers and all that, well, I was in those same areas around those rec centers, in those rec centers. I never saw him. When I first saw him, which when a lot of so-called African Americans in Chicago saw him, is when he popped up at that church and he ran against this congressman named Bobby Rush. So they created a backstory for this man that
Right.
he used to be at the Argdale Gardens, which is the projects, and he used to be at the rec center and all the helping. I was there. I was there around that time. I've never seen. I was in that rec center. I've never seen this man. Then they had these older black women get up there and talk about how they used to eat lunch with them and all that. And those, no, y'all didn't. I've never seen y'all, and two, I've never seen this man at these rec centers. I was running
Jackanory.
through them rec centers, playing basketball on the courts, going into rec centers and all that. I knew the people who worked at them rec centers. I never seen them. So when you start to dig deeper into it and you start look at who they say is his parents, that in itself tells the tale of the tape. And I think a lot of so-called African Americans over here got caught up just because they saw a person of color coming in and they was blinded to the agenda that was being put out.
Or the agenda that they wanted, the
Right.
agenda that they thought he would deliver. Yeah. And quite rightly so, because in the UK, Unseen, we have an Asian and I think he's a Pakistani, or no, he's an Indian prime minister. So all the brown people, they think, rock on. We've got an Indian prime minister. He's going to do so much for ethnic minorities. He's doing diddly squat. He's bankrupting the country.
Right.
We've got an Indian mayor of London, and we've got an Indian prime minister, and half of his cabinet is Indian. How does that relate
Right.
to white people or black people? It doesn't relate to us.
Right. And it's the same thing. And if y'all notice, y'all over there in the UK with Kamala Harris.
Yes.
She thought she was gonna do the same thing Barack did.
Yes.
But it didn't work out for her because she had a long trail of locking black youth up, giving them crazy,
she did,
ridiculous
didn't
sentences.
she? Yeah.
And when you look at
And
her
they tried,
background,
didn't they try to whitewash that history a bit?
yeah, her and Joe Biden. But when you look at her background and history, she did not. She always said she was Asian.
Yes,
so her mama
I remember that.
her mama is Indian from over there in India, right?
Yeah.
Her dad, now this is where she's like, she Jamaican. Her dad is Chinese and Jamaican.
Oh.
So
she must look nice.
She looks all right. She looks like Shirley Bassey. But that's not the point. The point is she's mixing, she's denying her heritage. Listen, if you are in Jamaica, you're fucking from Africa. All right? There were no blacks in Jamaica as such. There are Arawaks in Jamaica. All right? It's called the West Indies for a reason. West of India. West of the Indies for a reason. Right? So there were natives there. So if you people that say they're Jamaican, yes, but where did they come from before Jamaica? They came from Africa. It's clearly documented. It's not in dispute. It's known.
But didn't like start in Africa, so
Let's not get into that. Anyway, listen, I came up to say one thing and then I'm going to step down. This has been a great discussion, by the way. I came up. Listen, Swamp Donkey, I know you're in the chat. I know you're listening. Stop taking credit for flagging Seven's channel. You've just posted a lot of bullshit that tells on you. Oh, I flagged Seven. You flagged Seven for child abuse. Why did he lose the channel? For copyright claims. Right?
Don't worry, I'm going to pull up the screenshot. After go live, sorry, I'll let you carry on. After the live finish, I'm going to put up a screenshot. I'll send it to you as well. I'll put up the screenshot of the thing where I got flagged, but I'll put it all up on the post.
So Ari, you're slow. You need to stop licking the lead paint off the walls. You need to take off that yellow helmet, get off the yellow short bus, and you need to go to a psychiatric ward. You yourself have put up the evidence that proves you did not take down the channel. Yes, you might have flagged, but you didn't take down the channel. So stop, correct it before it gets corrected for you.
Can I just say something? What channel is that one for though? Because it can't be for the channel I just lost. I never got no flag from her for that channel.
Yeah, but she flagged it on the 13th of March. What's today's date? The 12th of April. It doesn't take 4 weeks to flag a channel down, Ari. Ari, you're so slow. You're so stupid. You think you see a piece of information and you're like, yippee! Yes, I've got him. But you
Can I just say one thing quickly? Do y'all remember me? RE, tell me how many flags took to take down my channel. Well, the answer would be 3. Like I'm saying, when I show you this post, you're gonna see 3 songs, which all 3 songs got flagged at the same time, which wiped out my channel.
And it says multiple copyright claims,
right?
Which could be 2 or 3, because otherwise it would be a copyright claim. So when it says multiple, it means more than one. Re. Okay, so you flagged him on the 13th of March for child abuse. And it says video removed. What's removed? Okay, the video's removed, not the channel. So you're making 11 and 2 make 55. And you've posted this.
Tom. Stupid don't get tired. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Stupid don't get tired.
But how
Shout
can
out to
you not
Tom.
check the details?
Shout out to Tom, yo.
How can you not? And you're just dumb. That's what annoys me. She's so dumb. She's so dumb. She's self-roast. She has now posted a picture of a potato with vegetables and spunk on it and said, my son's meatless potato for breakfast. It looks like somebody spunked all over the potato. Just look at what you're posting, Ari, because you're roasting yourself.
She said spunk on it.
What's got a spunky potato? A spunky potato.
I think you boys taught me that word, spunk. That's such a filthy word. It's filthy. Ew.
But it is like spunk all over your face kind of thing.
I wouldn't know about that. But, that's something that Triple would know. That's something that Triple would know about.
True.
True. Unseen, do you know why Triple's called Triple? We figured it out. He's one of three. There's Triple, there's Hassan, and then there's Bullets. All suspects. That's the threesome. That's why he's called Triple.
Y'all still
remember,
got
no, unseen. Remember, I forgot the other name before. It was Hassan. It was say the names again. I forgot.
Hassan, Bullets, and Triple.
There you go. Them for the three stooges and the three bisexuals.
The triangle of love. That's the triangle of love.
Right there. That's a fact. Go and look in their history, man. You understand?
And Triple, why are you sending love messages to Ari? Oh, Ari, just ignore Seven. He's trying to start something. Excuse me, says the man with Shakima's face as his avatar. All of you, why are you so dumb? You old people.
I'm trying to start. I went live on minding my own business, and then they come over and harass me.
You know what I forgot to ask? What started the beef between him and Shakima?
Triple gets denied. You know, like how I denied RE. Same thing with Triple and Shakima. Same kind of thing, and that Triple's got this this crazy stalking thing all on Shakima. I'm gonna use your picture, bitch, because I love you.
Because the reason he uses her picture is because he can go to whatever chat room and he looks like he's a woman.
Yeah, and he speaks like a woman anyway.
So they give the avatars some chances. It's only when he goes up with his fake Jamaican accent that makes listen, Triple, let me say something to you. You're not Bob Marley, okay? Never have been, never will be. Stop trying to sound like him. You don't look like him. You don't have locks. You're not a Rastafarian. You're not a Jamaican. Now just own up to being an American, okay?
Right.
Just
you're not Buju Banton. You understand? You look like
you're not
him.
Shabba Ranks.
you're not Shabba, nigga.
You're not Elephant Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's talking with a Jamaican accent now?
Oh, he's been doing that for a long time. He comes up with all this Jamaican. I'm like,
I know. He'll come on, be like, Guan and stuff like that.
Yeah, but where says the man that sleeps on an airbed with an ashtray full of burnt butt heads.
Well, it's a lot of.
He's proud to say, yeah, when I go to bed, I smoke in bed. Yeah, I smoke in my bed. Yeah, look at this ashtray. It's got 50 million stubs in it.
There's a lot of Jamaicans up in New York. They live around them, so
yeah, but they're Jamaican.
They probably pick up.
Yeah, exactly. So I could be around Irish people, and I could sound Irish then. Yeah.
I mean.
Good question. Good question. You got you stumped.
No, it's just like sometimes if
you could be around Chinese people, then unseen. So do you start saying 53, 54?
Like, take for instance Tina Turner. She went out there to Europe, and now she sounds like she from there. Eve the same way. Eve out there now, she speaks with a. I don't know if it's a British accent.
Yeah, but bro, if you move, but that's
Europe.
different. Sorry, let me just get a little filibuster. But bro, if you move to the UK, you're gonna pick it up. It just comes to the territory. If I come to America, I'm gonna pick it up. It's what happens. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
in America.
If I go and live in Africa for a couple of months and come back, I can guarantee I know some African words.
But only
And
if
I'd
you
be
go
like,
to Zamunda. But only if you go to Zamunda.
So you saying if you go to Africa, you'll be able to say "fuck you" in Swahili, huh?
What? If someone teaches you, exactly. But Triple's in America. He's in New York.
Yeah, but it's a lot of Jamaicans up there. He probably live around them.
Yeah, but he's not one of them. That's my point. He's not Jamaican. He's
I
American.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, he come up here like Rastafari and all. That's blasphemous to Rastafarians. No Rastafarian would behave the way Triple behaves. And if a true Rastafarian met him, he would put aside his promise of no violence and he would slap Triple. Because my son's father was a Rastafarian. So trust me, I know all about respecting the culture, respecting, the way of life and the ITIL foods and the way that they behave. I know all about it. I mean,
the most that us Jamaicans up for, I'll be real, when a man walks in the room and goes like, "Wow, go on, man, rude boy," that's the most they can do. Then they have to go back to their normal tone.
Yeah. And
you know
white people put on Jamaican accents. He's taking the piss out of Jamaicans. He's not Jamaican. He wasn't born in Jamaica. He didn't live in Jamaica. So my next door neighbor, one might be Chinese and one might be Italian. So when I come out of my front door, am I supposed to start talking like an Italian?
You're supposed to go, Michikawa.
Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no excuse for it. Ralph Bottles lives in New York. He doesn't sound like a Jamaican. Ghetto Intellect lived East of Jersey. He
Good point.
Like
Hold on, pause. You're going too fast. Slow down. That's a good point, though, Unseen. What's he called? What's his name again?
Ralph Bottles.
Ralph Bottles lives in New York. He don't do sound Jamaican.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, I just know, like, sometimes people get around people and they start picking up each other's words.
Okay, Unseen. All right, this is the icing on the cake. When he went to order his 2 hot dogs and small lemonade, was he sounding like a Jamaican or was he speaking in his American accent?
Time out. When he went to order his what?
Didn't you see the video of him going outside like a gangster? He had all these soldiers with him. You know what I'm saying? And there was some cool music in the background too. Like dum 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 dum. And he was saying, about to go in the chicken store, Shamo. And he went in the store now, he went in the shop and he had a little
2 hot dogs and a small lemonade.
Right.
2 hot dogs and a small lemonade for $5.
Right, so he had that.
What's going on with that?
And he said, "Yeah, man's work hard for this money, Shabon."
Yeah, exactly. That's what he was saying. I work hard for my money. I'm going to go and have something to eat. 2 hot dogs and 2 hot dogs and a small lemonade. Have a small lemonade because I'm only got a small tummy because I'm a small man. I'm 5'7". No big lemonade, small lemonade, little one, tiny one for little people. Yeah, that's me, Triple, tiny person.
Like I know,
I reckon that he actually buys kids-size clothes.
Of course he does, and he's got one leg longer than the other.
The reason why I was saying that, because I know a dude from up there in Brooklyn. He from Gowanus Projects. Now, he don't talk with a Jamaican accent, but he can do a Jamaican accent real good. And he told me like he went to school with Jamaicans. He grew up around some of them. So that's why I was saying maybe he was doing the same thing, like he'd been around.
He only
Jamaicans,
does it. He only puts the Jamaican accent on when he comes on to Seven's panel. He never puts it on for any other panel. Isn't that weird? Even when he does his own panel, he doesn't have a Jamaican accent because he can't hold a conversation in a Jamaican accent because it's not natural to him.
These guys only speak in that kind of way when they're around Jamaicans.
That's so stupid.
Right. That's why Triple. I don't hear Triple talking like that all the other times, if I'm watching someone show like an MU and Triple calls in, he's not talking Jamaican then, but when he calls in my show, he's one of those bosses. That's all. He's a boss,
Do you know
man.
what it is? Okay, Unseen,
Real,
you've done
bro.
it now. Unseen, you have done it now. So when Unseen is talking to gay Americans in New York, because there's thousands of them in New York. Oh, hello, my name's Triple. Limp wrist. Yeah, I'm gay. Bisexual.
See, don't be talking to
Trisexual.
them like that.
Trisexual. Yeah, well, obviously, because when he's around Jamaicans, he talks Jamaican. So when he's around gay, oh, hello, my name's Triple. Got a small tummy. I can only drink a small lemonade. How, love your hair, love your eyelashes. Where'd you get them? Can I have some?
Yeah, but he might be. Might have a little
I
gay
don't know,
community, and he talks like that.
And when he's around the
know.
Chinese, oh, yeah, hot dog, lemonade, oh, karate.
Nah, he don't. He ain't gangster enough to do that, man. I mean,
He's a weirdo.
he's a clown.
And Unseen, I did Google the term swamp donkey. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. And
Mhm.
every part of that description fits the swamp donkey.
Yeah. Mhm. But I don't know. Y'all know
donkey for the
Chinese.
swamp. Sorry,
Y'all
carry
know.
on. Carry on.
No,
Y'all
it
know
means low
Chinese.
character. Yeah, low character and everything. Yeah.
Chinese people are Africans.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
black people, stop opening up the borders to anyone that says they're black, right? If they don't look like chocolate, they're not black. Next.
Listen. Stop, Tom. Stop. You have to do your research. Yeah, they actually are black. They've been watered down. They've been
Hold
watered
on,
down.
hold on.
Chinese are Africans.
No, I'm
They're-
not accepting that. I
They are,
revoke.
Tom.
I revoke them. I revoke
Yes,
them. They're
they
not
are.
King Kong.
They're
Listen.
from the.
Listen,
They're
my
from the
daughter.
They're from
my-
the Canaanite stock. They're
I-
Africans.
No, I revoke them. Somebody's twisting your mind. If you are
No,
not
I'm
chocolate
not.
coloured, you are not black.
Tom,
Okay, hold
they've been
on,
watered
Tom.
down. Tom, you need
Watch
to look
this.
it up, and you'll see
Wait,
dark
hold on.
black people.
Watch this, Tom. So that
Yes.
means those people over in India, they're black too, right? Because you got some of them are darker than people in Africa.
Their hair's not
Right.
wiry. They don't have wiry hair. They have European hair.
But no, I'm serious.
No, they.
She knows what
we
time
all-
it is.
we
No,
all-
she knows. She knows.
We all know that the Asians are Europeans.
No,
No,
they're Africans.
No.
You gotta know which
stop thinking-
Asian
no,
you're
listen.
talking about.
No, listen. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about now. Now,
They're still Africans now.
no, listen. Go up to a Chinese person and say to them, "Oh, hello, my brother. You're from Africa," and see what they do to you. There is
Listen.
no Chinese person, apart from the ones that are in the Caribbean and who are born and raised there, that will admit to having a black heritage, right? Trust me, in the UK, we have lots of Chinese people. If I went up to a Chinese person and said, "Oh, did you know you and I are soulmates? You originated from Africa," they would think I was Loopy Loo.
And so with white people,
Because they're not
but some white people still to this day think the same thing.
Listen, this is my answer, okay? Black people going forward 2023, don't worry about 1823, worry about 2023. We have to stop opening the gates, opening the borders to people that identify as black, or people that say, "Oh, back in the day I had black." No. If you are not a person of colour now, if you don't have the wiry hair, even if you're Somalian or Ethiopian, you're African. I'm talking about black. I'm not talking about African. I'm talking about black people. And I can say that as a mother of a child that is biracial. When my daughter says to me, "Oh, Mum, my friend said I was black." I said, "But you're not black. You're biracial. Remember that. You step in two sides of the camp. You can't sit just in black or just in white.
No, you can't say
sides.
that. You
Tom,
can't say
there's
that,
no
man.
such thing as biracial.
You can't say that, Tom.
I
You can't say that. They're black. They're in the black camp.
No.
They are.
No.
They are,
Listen.
man.
Listen.
They are, Tom.
Listen.
Oh my
They
People.
are, Tom,
No.
man.
People that identify as black, I put in a separate group. People that are black, I put in one group. If you identify as black, that's a different group. My daughter is biracial. She is half Norwegian and she is half Jamaican. No, she's not. No, she's half Norwegian, and then I am Welsh and Jamaican. Yeah, Welsh and Jamaican. Right.
So okay then.
So
Okay then.
my mum,
Wait. Sorry. I need to cut you up. You're Welsh and Jamaican. Your baby father's what?
Norwegian, right?
My daughter's father is Norwegian. Yes.
The one. So just 100% Norwegian.
100% going back.
So okay then. Since you want to be technical and say that they're not black or whatever, yeah. So what would you call your daughter then if she's Norwegian, thingy bob, what he is?
Well, no.
Because surely he can't go. Your daughter can't go in the same category as a mix, like
yeah, she's
50-50. No, mixed as in 50-50 though. Like one black and one white having a child, that's 50-50.
Right.
If someone's got a DNA trace of being Norwegian, Caribbean, and you know what I'm saying?
I'm a quarter white, but 100% black.
What?
Because my mum's mixed race. My mum's half American and half Welsh. Welsh is white. You knew that my mum was mixed race.
Yeah. Hold on, give it time. Don't you just wait? I'm trying to do the maths right now. So your mum's she's mixed race. She's half black, half something else.
Half white.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And
my mum looks like Shirley Bassey. She's
light.
Okay.
Okay. So your mum's mixed race, and your father's what? Like
Jamaican.
full? Is he full or mixed? Is he full?
Full Jamaican.
You're Jamaican,
so full
Tom.
Jamaican. So
Jamaican.
Exactly. So you're Jamaican. But what I'm trying to say, Tom, you need to stop making things difficult, thinking like that,
That would make my daughter Norwegian, and my daughter is not. My daughter has Norwegian citizenship, but she is not accepted as Norwegian because clearly my daughter is mixed race. When you look at my daughter, there's no way in hell you would think she was black. If anything, people always say to my daughter, "Oh, are you Korean? Are you?" They think she's Asian, as in Chinese Asian. They don't think she's half black. Never. No one has ever said to my daughter, "You look black." Never. So when she had one friend that said at school, she goes, "Oh, you're my black friend," and she told me that, I said, "Piss off. Who's that girl? Let me go and beat her up. You're not black. You're mixed race. You're biracial."
Mixed race is a race.
She's a mixture of races, like we all are.
No, you see, that's dehumanizing them, though, calling them that.
Listen.
No.
They used
Listen,
to call them mulattoes. They used to call them mulattoes.
Listen, man, you've done a lot of talking. Listen, right? You have no right in labeling people like that.
I can label my daughter. It's how she labels herself that matters.
Oh yeah, your daughter, because that's your daughter. But what you're saying about your daughter affects others, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying how I identify. My daughter is biracial. She is Norwegian, Welsh, and Jamaican.
Yes.
Right? But my daughter, I don't encourage my daughter to say she's white or that she's black. I encourage her, because that's what she says to me, "Mum, I am mixed race. I'm biracial. That's how I want you to describe me." And that's how I describe her.
But you just said you kind of got a little bit mad when somebody at school said, "You're my black friend."
Yeah.
And you was like, "Let's go and beat her up."
Yeah, because if you saw a picture of my daughter, you would never think that she looked black. My daughter's got the whitest skin. She's got long brown curly hair, and she's got green eyes.
But the fact of the matter is, was the woman right? She had black DNA,
Yeah, but my daughter's not.
So y'all took that to offense when she turned around. It's not like she used the word nigger. It's not like she said, "You're dirty black, you're dark black." She didn't say that. She just said, "You're my black friend."
Yes, she said it in a way that was quite insulting. I've just said to you what she said, but there's a bit more. Let me just give you the context, right?
Mm-hmm.
The girl got locked out of her house. So she says to my daughter, "Oh, you're my black friend. You know how to break into houses." That was the whole comment.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Like, oh, wow. You know.
That was the whole comment. And that's why I wanted to go and beat her up. Obviously, I didn't, but I
Wow.
wanted to. Because I thought
Yeah.
that's fucking insulting.
Of course
So
it
what
is.
she's trying to say is all black people know how to break into houses. I don't.
I think
No, the one. Well, yeah.
let me
Go in.
let me ask you a question, and nobody take offense to this.
No. And just remember,
Like,
Unseen,
would
I used to
you?
have a fully black son. My son is
Right,
fully black. He's fully Jamaican.
right.
Yeah, go on.
Would you in let's say a professional setting,
Mm-hmm.
would you somebody ask, well, not you, let me not ask you because you've already told me how you feel about stuff. Let me ask you, Seven,
Uh-huh.
in a professional setting, and would you introduce your kid as a nigga? I'm going somewhere
What?
with this. Listen to me now. Would you,
A
if somebody
professional setting.
in a professional setting, if somebody asks you or asks your you and your son, like, what race are y'all? Would you say we niggas?
Oh my God.
No, I wouldn't speak like that. You know, I wouldn't turn and say we. I say,
Okay.
I wouldn't say that me myself like that. I would say, what race? I'm black. Get me? Well, I don't know how I would answer that. But I'll say, what you mean?
So
What race I'm?
what I'm getting at is, and this again, this reverts back to what I was talking about earlier when I said the older generations dropped the ball, and this caused a lot of confusion. So now we're using the term black, or I'm a black man, or I'm a black woman.
Yes.
Well, if
It
we
used to be
say
coloured. It used to be coloured. We
right,
used to go for colour, didn't we? And we also, and I come from the generation where I remember people telling me, if a black person got with a white person, oh, your children are gonna have lovely soft hair.
right,
It was
if
all
we
about the hair
Yeah,
texture.
but that's America. No, but UK say colors. He's telling us his story, which is America. They
Okay.
say niggas. Carry on though about the niggas thing.
Mm-hmm.
right, so if we when we say we take offense to the word nigga, and you say, "Why? Well, white people call us niggas, and we shouldn't be using that word. That's what white people called us." Well, it was a white man who labeled us black, a Swedish botanist that labeled us black. So we run around and through ignorance, and remember, ignorance is not knowing. It's different from stupidity. Through ignorance, we don't even know that when we call ourselves black, we're still using a byword for ourselves, a
That's
Well,
true.
derogatory
yes,
term.
That's true, Unseen.
yes
But we
and no.
have to.
Hold on. Let me answer this one, please.
Mhm,
Yes
mhm.
and no, but you gotta remember one thing: we're brought up under their teaching.
Yes.
So everything we know is their teaching. Every
Right.
name we know is their teaching. So that just comes with the groceries.
But I
Because
don't know how it is in America, Unseen, but back in the 60s, the 50s and 60s, white people, it took people until I would say the late 70s, early 80s to be comfortable in the UK referring to people of colour as black, because they
right.
were very uncomfortable calling black people black, because it's quite a militant, hard term. That's how it is in the UK. If you call yourself black, you're making a statement. You're not calling
Yeah,
yourself
you're right.
coloured. You're not calling yourself coloured, which is what we were all called. We're
Mhm.
saying, we're black. And that made white people very, very uncomfortable for many, many years. And if you go
But
and speak to
even
someone
still,
that's 80 or
even
90, they're uncomfortable.
even
What
even
did
still
they
to
want y'all
today,
to call
they ask
yourselves
for
then?
permission to use them words.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
okay if I use the word black? Is it
Yes,
okay if I use the word
exactly.
color? Is colors
Ex-
racist? That's color.
No,
exactly.
no,
No, it's
no.
not.
Hold on, wait, wait.
You know what pisses me off the most? That they actually asked me that question. That's
Yeah.
what
Why did
pisses
they
me off.
ask y'all? No, this is what I'm trying to understand. Why did they? Why was it like that? Why did they? Just explain why
Because
they
in the
did it like that.
UK, remember we had Windrush in the 50s, right? When all the the Caribbeans came over because the British said, "Oh, we don't have enough people to do these jobs," and all the Caribbeans came over, right? When the Caribbeans came over, you would see signs all over the UK. No, no dogs, no Irish, no coloureds.
Okay.
So it was white people that, because of our colonial history in India and in Africa and in the Caribbean, coloureds was the word used for non-white. Didn't matter if you were Chinese or Indian or Filipino or Thai. If you weren't white and you weren't Irish, you were coloured.
Let me interject now. Erica, similar story. America, similar story. You see, this is the thing about Americans. Americans, when they look at England, think like nothing about it, but we are so close together in history, you don't believe it. The only thing we don't have is guns. That's the only thing that separates us from us, and that's because this country was smart. They had an agenda for you Americans. They didn't want to give us the guns, though. Understand? But because they've got an agenda for y'all, they're making y'all set the example to the world, whether it's destruction or whatever. Do you understand? And that's facts.
Well, but we also have a very different political system. You don't have a true democracy in America, whereas we do have one person, one vote here. Just because someone's been even people in prison can vote, right? So it's not the same. It's not the same. In America, it's different. In America, if you've been to prison, you can't vote while you're incarcerated. And if you've been convicted of certain things, you can't vote. We don't have that here. And our police, for example, they don't rule in fear. It says they are a police service. So we agree to having the police. This is what they say. I'm not saying I agree with it, but the historical context is the police are a service that manage us with our consent.
Can I just mention one thing though? Can I just quickly say something to Tom? People in prison don't care about voting.
I know they don't.
People that have been to prison,
I know they don't, but they still have the right to. I was going to say,
they don't. You're about vote. Hold on, you talk about votes and that. Trust me, I remember when I was in prison and all that. What's his name? That guy,
Tony,
the black guy, the American thing was going on and shit, and all that shit. And so the UK one started to come about, and the people was asking about voting, and the guards come around saying that we weren't allowed to vote because of blah 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 blah. Well, not me myself. They were saying to the others and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like who don't care about voting really? Don't care.
The police force over here.
You see, you use the term, but Unseen, you've just said it. Police force. We have a police service.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is the police over here. The police over here was created out of slavery.
Yes.
So what they were doing, what they did was, slaves used to escape.
Yes.
And they used to run to get away.
Yeah.
Now this is where I have an issue with how they. One of the issues about slavery over here in the Underground Railroad, and they give us this story about Harriet Tubman and how she was freeing slaves to the north. Well, during this time, Spain had control over what we call the state of Florida over here. That was Spanish territory. To gain ground over here in these what we call the United States today, Spain said, okay, look, this is what we're going to do. If any slaves escape and they make it to the territory of Florida, then they're free. So you had a lot of slaves that's trying to escape slavery to get into Florida.
Yeah.
Here's where the police come in.
I've heard that. Yeah.
One of the things they did was they created this force to catch slaves and bring them back to their masters, their plantations or whatever. They took prisoners from over there in England. They let them out of prison. They shipped them over here because you had something called indentured servitude or whatever.
Yes.
So their jobs, along with other whites over here, they weren't the only ones, but there's something behind this. So they let them out, brought them over here, and for their free ride to the new world and their new life, what they had to do was any slaves escaping out of like North Carolina, South Carolina, they had to catch them and return them. Now, this state that we call Georgia, this area, this is where they put them at, because you had a lot of slaves escaping from North Carolina, Virginia. Remember, it was the Confederacy went all the way up to like Maryland. So you had a lot of slaves escaping, trying to make it to Florida. So they put them in that area. Georgia was like in the middle to catch escaping slaves and return them back. Their original name was the Patty Rollers. If you look at a lot of these slave accounts and all that, these records they have, the slaves talked about how they feared the Patty Rollers. These were the people who went out, caught slaves, and returned them back to their plantations. And out of the Patty Rollers, the police was formed. They used this model to form the police in the United States. So now all these states have, well, all cities, all this, they have police, but they came from the Patty Rollers. So in essence, the police over here from their inception was hostile towards people of color, or what you would call slaves.
Yeah.
They were hostile from. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Because I did hear something about the KKK. So was they like was they like doing brutal things to the black people when they caught them, and they formed like a little name like racist KKK and went into the police force, or did they build themselves a police force and then the KKK came about and joined the police force too?
Wait a minute. Ask the question again. Are you asking who came first?
He's asking which came first, the police or the KKK?
Yeah,
well, you had the police that came first, the Patty Rollers, and then the KKK.
All right, and then they enrolled with the police too, kind of thing. Because I heard a lot of the KKK was basically the police.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
up in those redneck places, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not
Kentucky.
even.
Is it Kentucky?
Kentucky. Remember, the KKK comes out of Indiana. Actually, that was the home state of the KKK.
Well, I ain't going there for a holiday.
So they were in the Midwest before they was even in the South. It spread like wildfire, yeah, because you had a lot of Caucasians over here who brought into the ideology.
Who?
Rap bottom. Get your ass up here, bro. Keep
Rob,
talking, though. Keep talking.
Yeah, you had a lot of Caucasians that brought into the ideology of what the Ku Klux Klan was saying, but they actually started in the Midwest, not the South.
I'm saying, do you know, the more you talk about this, the more my heart breaks, because slavery hasn't been abolished in the American Constitution. It still exists. But putting that aside for 1 minute, slavery was like 100 years ago. There are people alive that remember slavery in America, in the United Kingdom. There are people still alive, you know, great-great-grandmothers sort of thing. And you got people like Swamp Donkey that are just, and Triple, that no respect for the real struggles of black people. And they wake up every single day of their life trying to drag people down back into that abyss.
Let me say this, and I defy anybody in these United States who calls themselves black or African American to prove me wrong. So when we say slavery was abolished, right? It was never abolished, and I know
never abolished.
Yeah.
So when you look at the Emancipation Proclamation, and I tell people this all the time, when you dealing with this U.S. government, they're only going to deal with you in the legal sense. They're not going to deal with you in the Webster's dictionary sense. They're going to deal with you in the Black's Laws dictionary sense.
Yeah, literally.
So when you take Emancipation Proclamation and you look at it for what it's worth, it all is telling you emancipation, transfer of property from one hand to the other, proclamation, a public announcement by an official. So basically, what they were saying.
Doesn't it also say, Unseen, that it was illegal to be sort of unemployed as a black person, and therefore the slaves had to go back into being slaves?
No, this is what happened. So remember, with this Emancipation Proclamation, and people forget this.
Well, we didn't have that in the UK, so you need to explain that a bit more.
Right.
Yeah. Carry on, because you're stopping. So
when the North basically took over, because remember, over here we had the Civil War with the Northern Territories and the Southern Territories, the Unions versus the Confederates. So when the Union took over, the Union defeated the Confederates, and this Emancipation Proclamation, all this stuff was going into effect. Those white slave owners, and not all of, well, it depends on what you want to call white, because a lot of those slavers were just overseers. You had wealthy Jewish people who owned the plantations, a lot of them, not all of them. But anyway, they paid them to let their slaves go. So basically what happened was, you went, and I'm talking about the so-called blacks and all over here, you went from that slave owner's hands into the government's hands. Technically, you're a ward of the government. Why do you think every 40 years they got to pass an amendment to the Constitution so blacks can vote? You are not, see, and we get confused, and this goes back to, I keep saying, the old guard let the younger guard down by not breaking these things down to us. So in a sense, let me touch on what Tom was saying. So basically what happened with that is, once the slaves left the slave master's hands, right? So now they were slaves. So most of the slaves who had, because contrary to popular belief, slaves were very skilled. I mean, they were skilled in agriculture. They were skilled in building things, all that. A lot of them was running to the north to get jobs up in like New York, Chicago, and all that, to try to find a life up there. Some of them, not all of them, because some of them went out west, but they wouldn't go in mass out west into the 40s and 50s. But anyway, so the ones who didn't really have skill like that, they in turn became sharecroppers. They had to go back to the plantations they came off of, and it was basically still slavery, because now the master was like, okay, I'll let you sleep in this shack and I'll pay you like 3 cents a week or whatever, and I'll feed you. You can eat some of the food or whatever that you harvest or whatever, but you got to work for me to live on my land and do all that.
Yeah.
So
it's terrible.
Then, yeah, and then you're right. They did pass laws trying to outlaw, unemployed blacks or whatever. This was to force them into this sharecropping scheme, which really put them back into slavery. You give me 3 cents every week for working back-breaking work, what I used to do when I didn't get 3 cents, and I get to sleep in the same shack you had me sleeping in,
exactly,
and all I get is pig fat and a couple of potatoes.
Exactly.
It was the same shit. So it's a lot with this slavery thing. And then there's another element to this slavery thing that we've been miseducated on. Not all Caucasians and Jewish people own. There were blacks who owned slaves. And this goes into when we was touching on that race thing, and I was saying the term about black. We need to wake up from that and be very careful, because just because we look, you would never go to a Russian, and just because a Russian is Caucasian and a German is Caucasian, you would never go to them and say, y'all the same thing. You would never tell the German, you Russian, and tell the Russian, you German. They would No, I'm not. I'm this. Well, y'all both white, so y'all the same. No,
Mm.
but
Mm.
blacks are
Good
the
point.
only one.
Good point.
We're the only ones who've been taught that since you're dark skinned and you look similar to them people, y'all all the same.
It's true. You
No,
got a good point. Yeah.
you
Yeah,
had
you're right.
some so-called black people who was a part of the slave trade, and they weren't slaves. They were slave masters.
Yeah. Of
You had
course.
this in the United States. There's
Well,
the
but
in
I'm
South
seeing.
Carolina. Let me say this, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
walk away. In South Carolina, the man who went down in history for owning the most slaves. Now, South Carolina is considered one of the most racist states over here. The man who went down for owning the most slaves in history in South Carolina was a so-called black man. But go ahead.
Wow.
Well, no, the point I was going to make is the slave industry. Slavery could not have existed without the cooperation of some black people. Let's just put it like that. Because
The-
you needed informers, you needed other black people to snitch and to chase and to find and to whip and to torture captured slaves. You needed them.
let me say this also, because I see Hollywood is very. I tell people all the time, Hollywood and the news agencies, they are arm of the government.
Right.
Hollywood has spent the narrative. You see, y'all know that movie Django, right?
Yes.
You see the guy
Yes.
Steven in that movie.
Yeah, the butler.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, and a lot of women get mad at me when I point this out. But if you study slavery, I'm right in exact. Steven in that movie most likely would have been a black woman. The black woman was the closest to the master. It was either the black woman or the master's kids he had with the black woman
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
that's
in the
right.
house,
That's true.
mainly.
Yeah, yeah.
You can go through history, you can read these slave documents
I have.
for
I've read some of them from Jamaica,
forever,
and it's
and you will
amazing.
see
It's amazing
So,
what you
hold
read.
on to my-
there was a guy, a guy who African who went to. They took him from Africa, and he went over there to the UK. When he got over there, they set him free. His last name is Equiano. I can't
Oh, I've
remember his
heard of
first
him.
name.
I've heard of him.
Yeah,
They wrote a
but
book about him.
in his book, he
Yeah.
wrote that on the slave ship, he saw black women helping the slave masters.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying this to shoot at black women or make them feel down or nothing, because a woman, her job is to be a nurturer and a provider. Those instincts kick in. So for her safety, she's going to do what she has to do to survive,
Mm-hmm.
to nurture her kids or whatever. All I'm simply stating and pointing out is Hollywood changes it. Now, I'm not saying there were no male Stevens. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is the majority of those Stevens were women. It's just the nature of the world.
Right. Right.
But go ahead,
I
my bad. I
mean,
don't mean
yeah,
to
of
run
course.
on.
Like most mans, even today, got many wives and stuff in some countries and stuff. Like back then, man had many women around him, especially those of power. So yeah,
Right.
of course.
So
But
the
do you know what?
Caucasian male
I'm
came
I'm
to power,
I'm
and
saying
women are going to follow the power. Not all
Right.
of them, but the majority of them are
well.
going to follow the power. Go ahead, Tom. I'm
Let,
sorry.
I was gonna. Yeah, yeah. I can't disagree with you. I think women will want to protect themselves from violence.
Right.
So that's. But whenever you find the time to come to Europe, you've got to go to see Portugal. There's a place in Portugal. I can't remember. I'll think of it. And next time you're up, I'll tell you. But I visited this place in Portugal, which was a documented slave port. So when they came across the ocean, they would be dropped off at the slave market in Portugal, and it's like a cave. When you walk, I think I've said it before. When you go into this cave, and you see the chains still attached to the walls and the holes that some of the chains have been pulled out of, and then you see these like the slave market stand, which they've memorialized. It is it is so cold. I mean, spiritually cold. I don't think any person of color can walk into that cave and not be touched by the energy that's in there.
See, and then look what Tom just did. And Tom, you did what you just said, and how you said it is exactly what a woman is supposed to do. A woman is there for many things, but one of a woman's duties is to let a man, when stuff is going askew, a woman's emotions kick in, and she's there to remind that man through her emotions. She's there to remind him, stay the course. And she uses her emotions to do this. So when people get to saying that like women are the weaker sex, no,
Well,
I just don't agree with that.
Well, you are right.
Physically,
when you look at Hitler and you look at Eva Braun, the woman he had an affair with, she stuck with him and kept him on the straight and narrow through all of his atrocities.
right.
You've got, Edward and Mrs. Simpson. She stayed with him when he abdicated, and she made his life a living nightmare after he abdicated. But the point is, he did everything he could to please her. So it's quite clear that these women have very powerful positions in these men's lives.
Right. And that's one of the things a woman is, that's one of her functions, to get on this man and remind him about things. Let him know, because men, we're the ones, we builders. We think rationally, we think logically. Well, not saying women don't, but that's supposed to be our first go-to think rationally and logically or whatever. Now, I'm not saying all women do, but women come with that emotion, and there's a balance that's needed. Because when a man thinks rationally and logically, and he's cutting out the emotions of it, that's where the woman kicks in and lets him know, listen, because men have emotions too.
We try to respond to a man's humanity, and sometimes a man has to be reminded about his humanity, because when you're in a war, there is no humanity.
Well, wouldn't you agree that women have failed and men have failed unseen?
Yes.
And their responsibilities.
And I think, because even on YouTube, right, you see these people playing these games. Like you'll see black women, all these niggas ain't shit, and y'all need to get another man, and all this and all that. And then you see these black men, all these bitches ain't shit, these black bitches, I think they both have failed. And then a lot of women will say, and and trust me, I'm not talking about all women. Women will say, well, the man is the leader, so if everything goes wrong, it's his fault. I think this is not, men initiate.
No, you're right. You're right. Women will say men is the leader, blah, blah, blah. If anything goes wrong, it's a man's fault. But then when you reverse it, a man will say, well, she says she don't need no man. She's independent. That's the part we're at today.
The man initiates, the woman completes. This is circular. This is a two-party system. The man initiates, the woman completes. So therefore, it's up to both of them to build the foundation. They have different roles in building the foundation, but they're both, they're equal but separate because they go about it different ways. It's knowledge and wisdom. Let's look at it as having a baby. When a man ejaculates his sperm into this woman, that's knowledge. He's putting in her the blueprint. The woman, with her wisdom, her body reads the blueprint and bring forth life, which is understanding. This is where you get your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Yeah, makes sense. I would
so
agree with that.
This is a two-party system. So just as the woman can say the man has failed and broke down, the woman has also failed and broke down. Until we stop clashing with each other, saying you did this, you do that. And don't get me wrong, a man or a woman can point out the faults of each other, but at the same time, once you done pointing out them faults, if you not trying to come together to fix both of y'all faults, then what are you doing? You're tearing down, but not building back up.
But Unseen, I think there's an even bigger agenda, because I've always thought for a long time that there is this big agenda to feminize men, especially black men, because I believe black men are seen as a threat to society, regardless of what country. But now I'm starting to see the threat to womanhood, because now we've got all these people, if you don't support trans rights, then you're transphobic. If you don't support a man, let's just think about it. A man in his head says he identifies as a female. So he then dresses as a female. Now, just because he identifies in his head and he wears female clothes, us females don't read him as a woman straight away, unless he's had all the surgery done. We can still see that is a man dressed as a woman.
Right.
But now, just think about it. In the UK, you've got trans people. We're no longer. Do you realise we are not allowed to say women breastfeed? We have to say cis women chest feeding.
That
if you're gonna listen to them
I don't go along with it. I'm just saying.
You go. You don't have to say shit.
Yeah, but the agenda is it's all about trans rights. We've got men that identify as women taking part in female sports, and then wondering why the natural born women aren't winning. We've got
all that's coming to an end. Coming to an end.
They're doing it on both sides.
Yeah.
Just like they are feminizing men, they're making our women masculine. Now, I'm going to touch on that trans stuff in a second. But they're making our women masculine. Over here...
Well, they're devaluing women. I would say making them masculine.
Yeah, no, they're making them masculine. They're
devaluing women.
You can go... on this platform, on this YouTube platform, if you just look in certain chats of a lot of these women, these women are out here talking more gutter than men.
This is
talk about suck my pussy. I remember
they're saying suck my dick. Women are running around saying suck my dick and all this.
I hear that.
But
they don't realize.
Let me say something. Have you seen how the showing their camel toe and shit? I'm proud of it. Have you seen the pictures that are just showing camel toe and shit? Like, what the fuck is this? Sitting there with their legs open. Like, what the fuck is this?
I ain't gonna lie, Seven. I be liking them camel toes.
I really don't. It's because listen, I was brought up where women are supposed to act, be delicate. Delicacy and just with the legs open, shit like that. I'm from that era. I find that disgusting on God.
I was just saying the other day, I cannot be in the streets doing what I have to do to make my family run, working, hustling, all this, and then come home to a woman who I gotta talk to her like I talk to the niggas in the street. I
come home to your woman and call her bro.
Yeah. What up, bro?
You might as well be gay, right?
Your woman, yeah, bro. I'm just sitting up here drinking a 40, nigga. You want one, nigga? I don't want to come home to that. My woman is supposed to be my peace.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be not my bro. Yeah. Not my motherfucking bro. Like, oh, bro, let's smoke a blunt, bro. And I'm looking like, is this what I'm laying down with? What the fuck? That's not cool.
It's true. You're so right.
Listen. It's hard now. A lot of women might take offense to this, but I'm just gonna say it. In a lot of these areas out here in the United States, it's hard to find a black woman or any woman for that matter. I'm not saying all, because you still have a good deal of them, but it's hard to find women who like wearing dresses.
Well,
These
I
women out
know.
here, you have to. I done been with a couple women who I had to get on. Like, I have never seen you in a dress. What the fuck
Right.
is going on here?
They're
No.
dressing like hip hoppers.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, I've never seen you in a dress. What are you doing? What's going on here?
Tom, same thing in the UK. What do you mean?
Oh, well, I only wear
It's
dresses. I
no
only wear
changing.
dresses.
People that
So,
wear dresses no
yeah.
more.
I only wear dresses. I'm not into trousers. So I like my stockings. I like my dresses. I like my heels. You will find, whether it's winter or summer, you will find me in heels and dresses.
Like, I get it. Like, women don't want to wear dresses all the time. I get that. But if you've been with a woman and if you've never seen her wear a dress or only seen her like 1 or 2 times and you've been with her like 10 years, it's a fucking problem.
Well, the only time
It's
you
a
saw her in a
goddamn
dress
problem.
was when
Right.
she gave birth or when she got married. That's it.
Right. It's a problem there. But it's a deeper issue going on with this making these women masculine. And a lot of women over here will say, well, the man ain't around, so we got to be the man and the woman for the babies. We got to be, that's why we got to be. And this is not the case. This is not the case at all. Like, let's just be real here. And I brought this up, I think it was on Shakima's platform. Let's look at the mathematics here. If you look at the ratio to black men to black women in the United States, right? Black women outnumber black men by, I believe, probably by now, it's probably like 13-1. With all the things that's going on with black men. It used to be like 7-1. I think it's done grown now, so don't quote me. But if you look it up, you'll see I'm damn near close. My point is, there's not enough black men for each and every one of these black women to have a man to themselves if they're going after black men. Now, you can marry, date whoever you want to. I'm not opposed to none of that. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm speaking on is in these communities, these urban communities, in order to save this and turn this crime and all this around, women are gonna have to let that shit go. If you find a good man, this is like a woman who has maybe 3 kids, right? And they don't have a father. Now this man over here, he's a good man. He's got a wife and they got kids or whatever. And if his wife is with it and he wants to step in and take you as a wife, and that way your kids will have a good man raising them up, I don't see nothing wrong with that. If all parties agree, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But, you know, this, in my opinion, is going to be one of the greatest things that saves this community, to give these kids who don't have fathers.
The only way we're gonna do that, bro, is wipe out everybody old, everybody mid-age, and let the black life start again from teenagers. I'm being serious, because everybody over them ages, right? Of the minds are fucked.
Now,
we need another reset to happen. The program's finished. Everybody's programmed now. The machine's working on its own.
I wouldn't say everybody, because you have.
Well, you know what I mean. The majority.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. You have some men stepping in and filling those gaps, but I think the problem is that now I have to point out the bullshit with the men. The problem is with the men is they're not being honest and truthful to these women. See, they've been raised in a culture of cheating, sneaking, creeping, and doing it. You're not upfront with this woman. So if you deal with this woman, let's say, okay, I want you for a wife, but I'm gonna let you know that I would like to have more than one wife. If you don't give her that option and you sneaking and creeping, that's not manly. That's on some sucker shit. You sneaking, doing this on the other side of town, and then your wife find out and she flip out, and then you, oh, women crazy. She doing that crazy. Well, you made her crazy because you took the option of her saying yes or no to this situation away by you concealing your true intentions, your true motives. As men, we have to stop doing that bullshit. If the woman say, "No, I ain't with that," then no matter how much you like her or whatever, you got to move on. Don't deceive her, because if you fuck her over, she gonna fuck you over royally. But
Yep, might be with the
we
kid.
don't have men like that hardly no more. I'm not saying we don't have men like that, because I'll be straight up with a female in a minute. But
Right, me too.
the majority of our males over here now, we on some woman shit. We trying to be just as sneaky as the woman.
But bro, I
See,
want you to think about something. Look at the age. When you say majority, what age group are you talking about? Hence why I said the older lot needs to be extinct. As for middle age, let the teenagers sort it out because they're kind of conscious and know right from wrong. Do you understand?
yeah.
That's on God. That's the only way you're gonna fix us.
Well, it's back, even back in the Bible. Remember when the Israelites were in the wilderness for 40 years. And people miss why they were in the wilderness for those 40 years. You got to remember, they're coming out of Egypt. So whatever you want to say, God, the creator, whatever, he, and I'm saying he because he has been like a father to us, but the creator is neither man nor woman, though he has attributes of both. He knew that if I'm going to lead y'all over here into this new land, all that shit the adults learned in Egypt is gonna have to die out, because that's wickedness and I can't allow it. Remember, the ones that were able to go in the promised land were children. I think there was one adult old man, and the rest of them was like 20 and under. All the older ones, that's why they were in the desert that long. That generation had to die out because the creator was not going to bring them with those wicked ways they had learned over in Egypt into the promised land. So I agree with what you're saying, Seven. But we need to, the righteous ones amongst us need to lay down the blueprint for when we gone, the young ones that's coming up will have a moral compass. They will know what to look to for right and wrong. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. You're 1,000% right. You know, with the 1,000, and I wish we
That's
could
just
make
like,
a change.
that's just like women don't even breastfeed over here no more, as far as these African American communities. Breastfeeding, and then we tripping on these diseases and all this. Breastfeeding strengthens your baby's immune system. It raises your baby's IQ. It does a lot of things for the mother, like helping her lose.
Don't you think that's very strange, though, that women aren't breastfeeding in America, and there's also a baby formula shortage?
Yes, see, they trick the woman, and I'm not just gonna say the black women, because by large, the Western woman don't breastfeed anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
So this is different.
Neither do they in Africa, because in Africa they're sending all the out-of-date baby formula to Africans.
Right, and they're doing this to weaken you physically. Like,
there's an agenda. Yeah, there is.
Dumb you down and weaken you physically so they can bring about these coronavirus. And now there's a new virus out. They say it's from Africa that's caused by bats. I forgot the name of it, but this is just the new one that's just coming out. Now imagine if you had a strong immune system from your mama's milk. I'm not saying they couldn't create nothing to infect you, but what I'm saying is you stand a better chance of fighting that off.
You got a better foundation, yeah.
But we don't even.
So we're being attacked on all stages. We're being attacked in the womb. We're being attacked after birth. We're being attacked as children. We're being attacked as teenagers in the school to prison pipeline. We're being attacked in the prisons. We're being attacked as single parents in the workplace.
But and my thing is, this is not just, it's gone beyond a so-called black issue, because they're doing this to not just blacks. They're doing this to everybody. It's
But that's
called the enslavement of the mob.
but that is because the human being is becoming increasingly redundant with the rise of technology, and all of a sudden everyone's talking about artificial intelligence. We always knew that once computers came, it would only be a matter of time before we don't need the amount of humans to do the jobs that we used to do. So
Right.
we're becoming a liability because we still need food, we need a place to live, but we're not producing enough food, and we don't have the right type of land on which to live on anymore.
Yo,
Hello, I'm here.
did y'all just cut out or something?
You just went dead, you see. Oh, that's the
Well, I'm saying,
algorithm.
oh, can you hear me?
That's the algorithm. That's the
And
algorithm.
I'm pretty sure y'all know now with these companies like Cargill, Archer Danner Midland,
Never heard of them.
Monsanto's, they're now engineering the plants and the seeds of the plant. So basically,
I've known that for years. Yeah. Genetically
this is
modified food has been going on for years. With the
right.
the
This is what
the world is
caused
not, the Western world is not able to produce naturally grown wheat or barley or corn. It is
well.
all
See,
genetically modified now.
even wheat
Huh.
itself is a Frankenstein.
Mm.
See, the staple grain used to be millet. It wasn't wheat.
Yeah.
This wheat
And
we eat
barley.
now,
Yeah.
this
Millet and
stuff
barley.
is created. It's not the original wheat. The wheat that we mass produce now is a Frankenstein wheat. It is not the original wheat at all. And wheat wasn't consumed like it's consumed now. People consume millet more than they
Mm.
consume wheat. But
Well,
wheat was
that's because of the larger
easily,
population.
wheat was easily genetically modified, and it did better
Well, it
as
was a
far as
wild
mass
grass.
production.
It was a wild grass, and it was a grain that was way back in, I think, 17th, 1800s. They cross pollinated, and that's how it started. So it was simple technology, but it's technology that has evolved and evolved and evolved. Yeah.
Right. So now, and this what caused by them messing with these plants. This is what caused. Remember, not too long ago, they had they was showing all these bees dying in these
Yeah.
colonies,
Yeah.
and they was showing these bats that were dying in the caves, and they
Yeah.
called it white nose syndrome and all that. Well, what they were doing, what they found out was all this is an ecosystem. The
Yeah. And the
bees,
dolphins. Don't forget the dolphins.
right? The bees, all these, the bats are the ones that ate the insects. The bees are the ones that pollinate. So when you mess with these plants, and what they were growing these plants to do was to be resistant to insects. So
Mm-hmm.
these plants was letting off a chemical that was zapping insects and destroying them. But at the same time, it was destroying the pollinators, the bees, and it was destroying the bats. You use the bats are flying around eating the goddamn insects.
Well, they're
All this
saying,
is needed.
yeah, because they're saying that the dolphins were affected by sonic waves and also by all the cables that have been laid in the oceans.
Right, these internet cables.
Mm.
Now, the internet is not completely wireless. I know they came out with this wireless internet now,
Well, but you
but
do realise that we're walking through a soup of radio waves every single day of our lives. So it's not
right,
Yo,
right.
surprising cancer is on the increase.
yo, you
Now,
two, listen. All right, listen. We have 5 more minutes, but I want to end the show after, right? Because I've been live 3 hours, and yeah, I've already got one of my streamed out. The account's already fucking ran out of whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say? So, but I did just message Shakima to ask if she's going live. You know, so like hopefully we can take it over there. It's only because I've been live for so long. Don't want to
right.
waste all the
Let me say this. All right, let me say this, and I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. It's a good point you pointed out, Tom, about the radio waves, the RF frequencies, and all that. Don't you know, in the military, if you have the job of working the radars. If you're, I forgot what they called it, but basically you're the radar guy or the radar woman.
Mhm.
Don't you know men, after sitting up under those radars for so long, they become sterile.
Yeah, it does. It
You
affects their
can't,
it affects their
yeah,
it does.
you can't have kids for years after
Yeah.
you finish because you're under these radio waves all the
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
Radiation waves.
Yeah.
Now imagine now that they're putting these towers and this 5G,
Exactly.
and they're putting them more closer to you on every corner and all that. So like
Not
you
just
said,
that. Not just
Bro,
that.
I've already
Unseen.
done stories on that before, and I've done the effects of what the 5G does to people, and the effects that it does to the nature and the trees, and it was killing plants and trees. I've done all them content before. Well, it got my channel shut down.
But think
All right,
about
well, let
where
me get off
people
of it.
store their phones. Most men carry their phones in their front pocket or their back pocket. So if it's in your front pocket, it's near your testicles. If it's in your back pocket, it's near your kidneys.
No, but we're not talking about.
Yep.
We're talking about more about the way they put these 5G the pole things,
Your
and the
phone
people
is
that live
emitting radio
around these
waves.
poles get affected. Like they
Yeah.
put them on high-rise flats, and
Yeah, I
some
know.
people live straight underneath them poles. Like they was
No,
getting
yeah,
affected.
you're right.
I was doing reports on all them stories.
I know,
All
but
them
men,
stories.
but your phone emits radio waves, and you're keeping your phone next to your testicles or next to your
Yeah,
kidneys.
but the phone's really more damaging when you're actually on it. When you're actually using the phone, that's when it's more damaging, not when it's just like sitting
But it's
there.
constantly emitting a signal which your body is not used to having. That's
Yeah,
the
but
problem.
But
That's
I'm
the
just
problem.
saying it's more switched on when you're using it. Don't you remember like back in the day with normal 2G and 3G? Is it 3G? What is it called back then? And like they used to have adverts about even talking on the phone, radiation burning out your ears, shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's when the phone's active.
all right,
yeah,
y'all.
listen.
Until next time.
All right. Been a good,
blessings.
Y'all be good.
good
Be safe.
intellectual debate. Good debate, Unseen.
All
Good
right.
information, Unseen. You're a good teacher.
Blessings.
That's me. Blessings. Good night to you then, Mr.
All right,
Seven.
Good night to you too, Mr.
And to Sherry in the audience. Bless you, Sherry.
Yeah, shout out to Sherry. Seen you there. Yeah, blessings, people. I'm outie. Shout out to the real one. Shakeem, man, if you're listening, go live, man. I need to shut this down. I've been live too long, yo. You understand? Don't want to waste all that free time shit. I'm not subscribing to this shit no more. Still planning on leaving. Just gonna spend some time digging and burying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, Shakima, Chung Lee, Angie, man, hello. Not forgetting offers like Coco and all the other good ones. You know what I'm saying? Who else there? Sherry. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of names right now. I said tomfoolery, right? Yeah, I'm sure I got all the ladies in. Yeah, well, must have got the ladies all in. Man, I'd like to put my thing right in them. Yeah, I must have got the ladies. Damn, look at the ladies. Damn, look at the ladies. I would have my babies with these ladies. Damn, look at these ladies. Damn, look at these ladies. I would like to have my babies with these ladies. Okay, I'm about to be so shady. Ladies that I ain't the wanna keep to me. Okay, I don't really wanna share with you. Y'all be gay sometimes a bit. I don't really give a shit. Stay away. Don't come around me with that play. Okay, I don't share none of this today. Do you know why I don't go on like that? I'm a king of my realm and it goes like that. You people like to share with bodies from a man to a woman to a man to the woman. Why? I don't know. You guys gotta testify to that one day. So just to stay away, I'ma stay with my ladies. The ladies drive me crazy. I love the energy that they give to me. It's shady. Now she's the top dog when it comes to research. Oh God. Yo, Angie's so sweet and kinda. She don't really like the beef, I don't mind her. But when she gets heated, she jumps on it sweet and gives them people the technical defeat. And
Yo,
not
lazy,
forgetting
run it up,
Shakima,
run it up.
my queener. She gets down and she's got the top cheater. And she can sing too, even like her. Damn, goddamn. My mind just got twisted a little bit. Shakima be on top of the illest shit, ready to come out and hit up a nigga shit. Stay on the YouTube with that goody shit. Let me tell y'all about the Chong Li too. Yo, she loves to get down and do some kung fu and makes you wanna say ouch ya. Throw up and start to bout ya. Let me tell you that my team be so illa. Charlie's, I've got my angels. Charlie, I've got my angels. Now I don't really like to waste time on these wankers on YouTube. They wanna come around being so rude, they nothing. Trust me, I pick out their stuffing. They stay bluffing, acting all tough and roughing on these YouTube streets. They will surely get defeat. I don't care about these goddamn leaks. Go sleep. Who the fuck you think you are? Clean tested car, acting like you got the game. Go and rest the yard. Look at you, acting so damn hard and shit. I can see straight through your shit. Motherfuckers running against it. I will take them down. Stop them with my hand. They are prankster, little clowns. Yo, I showed them how we rolled it down. Now look at the Charlie's Angels in the town. Yo, moving so sweet on this YouTube beat. And I'm coming around here to make it look unique and stand tall, nice and sexy for y'all to see. Trust me, got the deadly style when it comes to YouTube. Y'all can fuck with we demigods.
I'm gonna play a couple songs before I go.
Yo, this is for my peoples, yo. Enough love. Hey, yo. This one goes out to you. This one's for you. And this goes out to you, and you, and you, and you. I'm not talking about you. Hey, I said I'm not talking to you. I said I'm not talking to you, and you, and you. Hot step, hot factor, yeah, it's the stacker, aka 7 deadly, in the center. Come back, remember, everybody never forget us. Structure getting inner, I'll come straight like a winner. Everybody wants to get inner. The business has started, the fire, end it, retire. Now trust me, I'm the one desire. Talk about this bitch called R.E. Keeps jumping up and down, want our attention like it's a party. Like she can cook and got them righteous cakes. Never that this bitch is also fake. Look at her face, it's one of them big disgraces. I don't care if you like it, take her places. Please, someone jump in the ring for her because she got no game. Someone sing for her, even cook for her. Put that butter on her ass because she used Crisco and she likes to get it blessed. I told you every day that's not a good look. Go and ask the doctor, he's got the cookbook, but they don't even cook in the hospital style. I show this woman she's crazy all the time. Biggie, and Biggie Smalls. She should've known about him. A round of applause. Back then he never was like that. Where she learned that style, using Crisco all the time up her body. I can't believe it though. It's not my society though. I just come around these flows and see what's going on in the world. Yeah, it's kinda crazy. So I get down shady. Shout out to Shady. That's a UK lady. Yo, that girl's got style and crazy. Anybody that comes with her, they get slashed in the face with glass. Told you I come fast like quarter past the hour. My desire is get you on fire. I keep it lit. The ladies suck my dick. Shout out to my nigga Ryan. A shout out to Shakima. A shout out to Angie. A shout out to Rock Button. I said shout out to Unseen. I said shout out to Coco. Yo Chong Li. Yo Wisdom. Don't forget me or hate me if I left your name out. I want to jump up and shout it out. Not doing him no blame. I show you the game. I'm on top of the line. Make sure these ladies looking so damn fine. I give them a glass of wine if I can do. Listen, I'll even light up the candle. Get them at every angle to smash them. Yeah, get them wetter. Don't act like you the real damn skit like the RE. Cause in time I will forget she was just a little pastime I used to do on the internet. And I seen what she really is, a big fat sket and a lined old hole. And I don't give a damn, she can go like out the window and step on the metal. Get and fall down, put it to the floor, get this heart out, don't want no more. I'm happy with my Charlie's ladies, yeah, we on the scene and we move so crazy. Everybody likes the style we bring the, trust me, we run this city, no crazy, no occasion. Trust me, I don't fuck with this bitch. She is nothing but a stupid ass bitch.
Yo, chopper, proper heat. I'm about to drop her. Hey, listen, yo, hey, for real though. I wanna give a shout out to everybody that born ready. The end part of the bullshit that's ready to go down out with the clip. Go unshifty, make sure people's face don't look never pretty again. Big problem for them unless they change and switch up ways, because we don't like the way they doing what they doing to our kids. Man, you better miss off with that shit. I'ma come back with some bad business. Make sure you family has left you. You be on a death curfew. You ain't coming out more than see anybody. You be shook and you be scared. Do you wanna live a life of that? Do you care? Man, you better stop that. Be aware, protect our kids. We everywhere. We a new nation. We a new damn pride. We're coming round to ride or die. And if you don't simply testify and say y'all gonna change, you will die. I don't give a damn. Don't give no lies. You better come around with your supplies, because it ain't gonna last you. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna last you. Times will change. Times will change. We're coming straight in a brand new Range Rover coming over. I told ya 10 o'clock. We ain't gonna stop. Come with a cop if you like, cause they will drop. If the team up with you lot, I don't give a damn about you people. You're simply now twisted, running around like you got mad history. Never that, you is a pity. Running up, moving shifty, acting like you game is bad. I told you I'm glad, see you many times. We be spotting you, seen your spotlight. Now we're taking you out for a night. That's a fight club. You don't God, trust me, doing wrong. This situation's a problem. Praying on these kids, we don't like that shit. We coming back to take back our shit. God's in the place now, see my face with the thing in the waist and no disgrace. I'm willing to die. No lie. People like you are skanks. Trust me, I ain't got no time or half a gas tank for people like you. You a skank. I'm not going around with them. No blank. I'ma show you in life. I'm gang. Put it on down, yo. 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 Yo, listen, yo, one more time. You got one chance to change your mind. Don't be coming around here doing all that mad shit. Trust me, go and change you habit. I'm gonna make you jump up real high just like a rabbit. Now I believe that you can change. Can you control your habit? Nigga, fool, bad man, whatever that label they gave you, I'ma take it away from you, fool. Now listen, it's trouble. This world is now suffering.
Hey yo, y'all should have told me. I mean, I was just experimenting, going from soft rapping to hard rap, you know. But now I think I've come back at it. Oh, shout out to Ryan, my brethren, hospital, brother. But it's deeper than that. You're coming back on the street, you know, to show you what the facture is. I'm back and there's no kidding, God. I've come to swear to God to give y'all the truth. Then you can take it and do what you need to do it. I suggest you follow it. Call me Jesus, never that though. I'm the realest one, yo. Give you straight answers. says from the top to the toe. Now we got to pack a bags, got to go. We gotta make this mad money come straight in, yo, flow it up. Show them that we never sit down, clown around. There's too many punks in town. What's up, yo? Shout out to Ryan, yo, Ryan. I'm coming back with the soul of Zion. Iron through. Show these people out there I was talking to. They need to go and switch up, get their point in view. But I'm blank. I showed you in God I thank, and so I relax and take this path which I've got in life. Mission. Show them my wish is to fix them up. Show them how to duck them slugs. Come to find them, no hugs. Getting down in the clubs and pubs, getting drunk up so you forget what's up. Nah, listen. This is what we got to do. Get our point in range, in that range I'm point. Then you can sit back and smoke a joint. Until then, we got work to do. Ahoy, they coming this way, and they got a problem. They're trying to come around and solve us, kill us real quick. Show them they be a dipstick. I jump up real quick and kick them out. Show them that I'm running about, running them in, getting in with a grin on my face. Now she loves me not. Well, I don't care. I don't care, really. I said she loves me not. She loves me, well, I don't care. I really don't care. Trust me, I really don't care. Anyway, explosive day, the day I met this bitch, she was okay. We got along kinda good at first. You know, she weren't the type to curse at me. She was kind of friendly, but all of a sudden things changed in this industry, this business, this YouTube, this thing that we're going on gets kind of rude. I intruded in one of her positions. She was on a mission with a nigga Jim. You're the type that talk on kids and make them sins. They wanna touch them, fill them in. I'm like, nah, son, we don't work like that. He's a stupid asshole and he's a stupid brat. I'ma come around with that one gap, put it to your head and make sure your brains go splat. On the war, you people so irrelevant, far from intelligent, fat like an elephant. You's a bitch. Who the fuck you think you are? Fuck y'all, jump in your bloody car and drive off, straight off a bridge and die. I don't care, ain't no time for lies or no lies. I'ma sympathize and realize that you are not a bitch, you're a snitch. Look at you, Crisco ass niggas, you crickers ass bitches, acting like you real bitch. Look at you, Crisco ass niggas, you crickers ass bitch, acting like you real bitch. Look at you, Crisco ass niggas, Crisco ass bitches, acting like a real bitch. Look at y'all, acting like a real bitch. Look at y'all. So now the tables turn, people gon' burn. Look at the stake, now you're gon' learn. Trust me, sit back and let him take a turn. He's been sitting down, jotting and learn. Now it's time for the games to start. I'ma pull all of you fucking apart. And now you alone in the dark, looking over your shoulder, asking what I told you. Reminder, yeah, it's hard to find ya, I know that straight. But who can give two fucks about that? Cause one day I will surely find you and go rat-a-tat-tat, golden gat or the shank. Whatever you want, you can have that shit straight in your back. You won't see me coming, it's attack. You won't see me coming, take that. You strange, and you remain a lane. So you strange, you remain a lane. So you strange, you remain a lane. So you strange, what a dream. So you strange when it remains the same. You're my game, your remains the same. You're my game, your remains the same. I'm on top of the chain. You're my game, your remains the same. You're my game, your remains the same. I'm the top of the chain. You're my game, your remains the same. You're my game, your remains the same. I'm on top of the chain. Y'all can pull that the food chain. I'ma turn y'all insane. I'm on top of the chain. Yo, and I stay in my lane. And I stay in my lane. I'm on top of the game. And I stay in my lane, and I stay in my lane.